This is the game the Cowboys lose, and we hear about it nonstop on Monday on the national shows. That's basically what the Cowboys have been the last 10 years. This spot, everybody's going to be watching it. Everybody gets the game. They play it close. They do one or two things late to lose. You then move on. We talked about Tennessee at Seattle. Seattle having their first home game with fans since 2019. That's just a really tough spot for Tennessee. I think Tennessee might have some structural problems. I think what happened to Green Bay was a fluke, and I'm willing to kind of write that one off as the game is the game, you know? I don't know about Tennessee. Not the way they got beat and not by who they got beat by. They got really dominated in all phases of the game. If there's a team that could really use a bounce back, really use to play better, it's Tennessee. It's a tough spot to do it, but it's Tennessee. Just not good. Not good at all. The last game of the day is Kansas City at Baltimore. Kansas City at Baltimore. I can't pick Baltimore in this game. I don't know how you can. They haven't matched up well against Kansas City when they're 100%. How do we expect them to match up really well against Kansas City when they're 70%? It's just really difficult, I think, to pick the Baltimore Ravens in that one. Keep it locked in right here. You're listening to the Harrison Experience live on CBS Sports Radio. But first, let's head to a CBS Sports Radio update with my guy, Mike McCann.
CBS Sports Radio.
Sports Flash.
Hey, Carrington, lots going on in baseball tonight. The Mariners trying to stay alive in the AL wildcard race, having trouble tonight with the Royals, who just doubled their lead over Seattle to 4-0. In the sixth, the Diamondbacks and Astros are tied 3-3. Also in the sixth, it's a 3-3 tie between the Brewers and the Cubbies. Corbin Burns, the Milwaukee ace, looking for his 11th win of the year. Let's talk New York with the Phillies lead on the Mets, cut to 2-1. Gene Segura put the Phils on the board with solo home runs in the first and the third innings, but the Mets have come alive now, pushing across a sixth-inning run. Padres on RBI singles from Tommy Pham and Victor Caratini lead the Cardinals 2-0 in the fourth. There's no score between the Giants and the Braves. A's getting off to a fast start tonight in Anaheim. They lead the Angels 3-0 in the bottom of the first. White Sox and Rangers are tied at 1, and suspensions handed down for Chicago pitcher Mike Wright and manager Tony La Russa after Wright intentionally hit Angels star Shohei Ohtani during Thursday night's game. Earlier, Red Sox, with the top AL wildcard in their pocket, beat the Orioles 9-3. Bogarts a 3-run homer to cap a 4-run sixth inning. Blue Jays over the Twins 6-2. They jump past the Yankees, who lost 11-3 to the Indians. Dodgers took the Reds 5-1. Max Scherzer, 7 innings of 2-hit shutout ball. He goes to 15-4 on the year. And the first place in the East Rays losing 4-3 to Detroit. Plenty of college football on this Saturday. A tough one for top-ranked Alabama. They needed a 17-yard touchdown run by Damian Pierce to bring them from behind late in the fourth quarter. Crimson Tide over number 11 Florida, 31-29 Oklahoma.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Pirate fans, welcome to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show, brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's Platinum-certified U.S. Cellular stores and experience the highest standard of customer service. Call in on the live line at 317-1250. Now, with a complete recap of the game and your phone calls, live from the Pirate Radio studios, here's your host of the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter, Clip Brock.
What in the world just happened? The Pirates have knocked off Marshall in Huntington.
Oh, my God.
A furious fourth quarter comeback. Woo! Billy Weaver
oh my God.
And I survived Thursday night. Washington's win. We are taking several decades off our lives watching these games. That was awesome. It was great to watch it with you here in the studio. Pirates get it done. I still don't believe it. It's going to take me a while for this to set in. Weave, 42-38. Pirates win.
This beard was completely black at the start of this game.
Oh, man.
That just goes to show you. Man.
How good does that feel?
Oh, my God. You know what that just did? That put 20,000 more butts in the seats next week at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium.
Pirates win, back home next week. Let's get a little win streak going. Let's get some momentum going.
Man.
We will be taking your calls on the U.S. Sailor 5th Quarter Call-In Show. Finally, a celebratory edition.
Celebrating.
Chandler's fired up, Shirley smiling, taking your calls.
Let's go, baby.
And the ECU Pirates have win number 1 of 2021 when a lot of people, myself included, wrote them off. Unbelievable. We'll be back with your calls after this timeout. Woo.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is the home of the best margaritas. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Tuesday for the Gulf of Mexico. A huge 46-ounce lime margarita for only $6.99. On Thursdays, relax and enjoy half-price pitchers of Chico's house margaritas. Choose from lime, strawberry, blood orange, raspberry, or peach. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
I can't live another day without air conditioning. Either you get it fixed or I'm out of here.
What? We have fans. Come on, hon. It's not that bad.
I am hot. The kids are hot. Even the dog is hot. Get the AC fixed or get a new train system installed.
Fine. I'll call Delcor, the service professionals. Is that okay, babe?
Yes. Just do it. Like now. Replace our old system or else I may replace you.
Okay. I'll call today and get a new train system because, it's hard to stop a train.
Mom, are you really going to replace Dad?
No, he just needs to know who's boss around here.
You're the boss, Mom.
Right now, get $50 off your AC repair by mentioning the code #BeCool. Or go to DelcorINC.com for special train financing offers.
Delcor, the service professionals and marriage savers.
Discount mattresses and furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Everything must go up to 75% off. Air conditioners, $199. Refrigerators, $199. Dryers, $199. Queen mattresses, $199. ECU purple chairs, $99. Everything must go up to 75% off. Discount mattresses and furniture, by the railroad track, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Winning is not everything, it's the only thing.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Tom Brown from Brown & Wood Buick GMC Truck. We've been serving the Pirate Nation in Eastern North Carolina for 83 years. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 showrooms, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This month at Brown & Wood, get an all-new 2021 Buick Encore GX. Save over $3,000 or 0% financing for 72 months. As always, Brown & Wood is the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
We're located on Greenville Boulevard next to the Convention Center, or shop us online at brownandwoodauto.com.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or sleeping issues? Eastern Healthcare has a solution for you. Eastern Healthcare is the premier CBD store with retailer quality products to help with any ailment you might have. They carry nationally recognized brands such as Curative's Delta 8, CBD Distillery, and Charlotte's Web with a wide variety of delivery systems.
This is Adam from Eastern Healthcare. Come visit our store at 2245 Stantonburg Road across from Vidant Hospital or call 227-4199. Eastern Healthcare. Wellness starts here.
When your family gathers around a shakaroni from Papa John's, you're sharing more than extra cheese and pepperoni. You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter. Because $1 from every shakaroni goes to charity. That's pizza with a purpose.
Hey, Pirate fans, the Shakaroni Pizza is back, and only for $13. Plus $1 from every purchase goes to charity. The Shakaroni is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, the official pizza of the ECU Pirates.
This is Coach Steve Shankweiler, offensive line coach for East Carolina University football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, I really don't know how to act right now. We have not had one of these in a long, long time. What a furious comeback by the Pirates in the fourth quarter. 21-0, they outscore the Marshall Thundering Herd, and heck, put every damn game on Facebook.
Yeah.
Let's keep the mojo going.
Whatever works, man.
Woo, 42-38.
Awesome.
Billy Weaver is here. Shirley Rhodes taking your calls. Chan Man on the production. We are fired up. We are ready to go, and so are you. Will Cameron Brooks hang on? Let's start with Colin in Charlotte. Hey, Colin.
Hey, how are y'all?
I'm
good,
great.
man.
Thank you for asking. Fantastic.
I'm telling you, I don't know how to act, and I'll be honest with you, I was one of the ones who wrote us off before this game, but I tell you what, I will eat crow for sure, because I couldn't be happier. I was texting people on that drive when we were down 17 saying we're going to win this game. I was joking, but, you know, I'll take this all days of the week. It's awesome to see this team that doesn't have a winning culture come back and find a way to win this game. I think that's the part that I was most frustrated about with the South Carolina game. Just not being able to close that out, because it will take a game like this to spark something. You know, I was one of the ones who wrote off Holton. I'm glad to see him shove it in my face. I'll take that all days of the week, seeing Keaton do something. But I tell you what, seeing Shane Calhoun and the tight ends getting involved in this passing game, that opens up such a different dimension in this offense. It's awesome. I'm so pumped. I mean, the defense wasn't amazing, but you know what? At the end of the day, they found a way to win this game. And again, we have to find a way to win these games to start this winning culture. And I'm jazzed. I don't know how to react.
Yeah, we're with you.
Back into this.
Good stuff. Colin, thank you, man. And real quick, I had our buddy Corey Scott says, give out some stats. He couldn't find them. Yeah. The numbers are eye-popping. Holden Ahlers on the UB stat sheet, 30 of 48, 368 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Tyler Snead had the touchdown throw to Holden Ahlers. Keaton Mitchell, 13 carries, 135 yards, broke off the 88-yarder, and a touchdown. Rajay had a touchdown as well. And Shane Calhoun, the go-to guy, 8 catches, 114, a touchdown, as the tight end got involved in a big way. And I'm already pumped for Wednesday because Bryce Williams is freaking fired up. He's been texting me all game. He says that number 80, he's putting the number 80 to good use out there on the field. Just an awesome performance by this offense. Late in the game, Weave. It took them a while to get going.
It did.
But good grief, they got clicking there late. I thought it was too late. But no, they pull it out tonight.
Well, you know, we were sitting here saying, okay, Donnie's got them right exactly where they want him. He's down 17. All right, let's turn it up a notch. And then the offense just started clicking from there. And they started to have a little sense of giddy up and go.
They got
some tempo going.
And that's calling for it.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. And once they got a little tempo going, man, they got rolling, and that was awesome.
All right, let's go to Brooks in Wake Forest next. What's up, Brooks?
Clipper, really good to hear your voice, man.
What's up, Brooksy?
Well, man, props to Colin with eating his words. I'm really glad the first caller was the first person to say that he had turned his back on the Pirates and they shut him up. And I hope more people will call in, because we had a 3-hour show last week and we'll do the same tonight. You got to put your money where your mouth is and call in, salute the team after a great effort. And I think they finally put the definition in no quarter that they have on the back of their helmets this year, not giving up any points and getting 17, I believe, in the fourth quarter. That is what the no quarter flag really embodies, and I think it was a great time, and it's a really great opportunity that we get to play Marshall again, and I wish it was on a more consistent basis.
Yeah, well, they got 21 in the fourth quarter. They outscored Marshall 21-0 in that fourth quarter. So yeah, that was huge. And hey,
I'm glad you're on top of it.
We reeled off, or Clip reeled off all the stats and everything. What cannot and will not go unnoticed on this team is the freshman Owen Daffer, the kicker.
Yeah.
Because without him and without, first of all, there's a couple of big plays right there. Of course, the onside kick, and then the extra point was huge because that forced Marshall. Marshall was in a position after that one big play after ECU scored. They 55 seconds left to play. They got one timeout. They get that big play over the middle. If Daffer hadn't hit that extra point to force Marshall to score a touchdown to win that game, Marshall kicks the field goal right there, and we're going to overtime. So big props to Daffer.
Yeah, absolutely. Freshman college kicker wasn't too big for his moment tonight. And I really like what you said before you started taking calls to begin the fifth quarter. And hopefully that'll put 20,000 more people in the seats next week when they play Charleston Southern. So I just wanted to call in, say I hope everybody else who was really down on the team last week calls in this week and is really big on them, because 21 unanswered in the fourth is something to celebrate and be happy about.
All right, Brooks, good to hear from you, buddy. That's a former Pirate Radio intern, Brooks Hill. Billy, I'm ready for the first call or comment. I might have already missed it. What time is the team getting home tonight? We hear that one after good wins. I bet there's some people jacked up, ready to go see them when they get back. What a win tonight for the Pirates. 317-1250. Let's go to Cameron in Greenville next. Hey, Cameron.
Clip. How about them Pirates, baby? How about them Pirates?
I like that better than how about them Cowboys any day.
Back in ECU history. I mean, that may beat out, not in terms of wins, but in terms of like comeback and time left in the fourth quarter, that has to beat out the Peach Bowl. But all I got to say is this. I don't know what got into this team in the fourth quarter, but when we turned into a pass first, run second offense and we started to get some tempo, it completely changed the way we were playing this game. Shout out to Holt Nailers. Holt Nailers, it's never been a doubt about the talent. It's just been about him executing and the offensive scheme. And I feel like we've been trying to have run the ball down the middle first, pass second. We need to change that, pass first, run, and open up the gaps for Keith Mitchell and Rajay as a secondary thing to attack. And it worked. It worked. Shout out to Owen Daffer. I'm so fired up right now, guys. Listen, we have a chance to have a new season. We come here next week. We beat Charleston Southern, get to 2-2. I want to see 45,000 people in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium versus Tulane. This is a chance to turn the season around. What a monumental win. We have learned how to win a football game. I sit here pure about cry with my dad watching this game because it's been so long since I've seen us fight out a win like that. Think about it. We've lost to Tulsa. We've had heartbreaking losses, still game-ending field goals. But for that team, Marshall is a great football team. They may not lose more than – I don't think they'll lose more than 3 games this year. And what we just did tonight, I'm so proud of these players. I'm so proud of them. I couldn't be more happier. We need to keep whatever we did in the fourth quarter. Donnie Kirkpatrick, if you listen to this call-in show, do what you did next week and for the remainder of the season. Be aggressive and play a little bit more up-tempo. And we have the players that can do it. Holton keeps playing like he did today. We have a chance to really turn something into this season. I'm just so proud of this team. I'm proud to be a Pirate, baby. Because when you go to East Carolina, you go for it every time, baby. Every time. So let's go. I'm ready for next week. We're going to beat Charleston Southern. Let's lock in. And when we play Tulane in 2 weeks, or whenever it is, I want to see at least 45,000 people in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium because we have a chance at a new season starting today. Roll Pirates, baby.
All right,
Great
Cameron
call.
and Greenville is
great call.
Every week caller. He's called in during the bad times and certainly had to call in tonight. We deserved this win on the fifth quarter. I deserved it for my service over the years. Billy,
I deserved it to be the first one.
You deserved your first one, Chandler, Shirley, and you callers certainly deserve it. It is good to be happy about something, to be positive about something. It feels good to the soul.
Hey, look, Cameron mentioned something, too, about it's funny because when you say you go for it every time at East Carolina, that just reminded me. East Carolina on that drive, that one scoring drive where they went to on 4th and 1 twice and got it. Remember, in the second half, they missed on the 4th down conversion, but those 2 fourth down conversions were huge on that drive.
You really go for it every time. Just don't run Rajay right up the guard's ass. Right it! All right, up next is Will in Wilmington. Hey, Will. Hey, Will.
Cliff, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm great, man.
Hey, so I just got to say, I watched this game, and after 3 quarters, after we've watched, what's that, 8 plus 3, I think that's 10 or 11, watching this offense, I was ready to get Donnie fired, ready to throw Holton out to wherever you throw him out, but they showed heart. They showed heart, and that's all we're asking for. We're looking for that heart, and this team, it finally showed us that heart. And you know what? I am so proud to call myself a Pirates fan. It was just a completely different team in that fourth quarter. I was listening to the last call, and I agree. We go out there, we beat Charleston Southern next week, and we got a Tulane team. Next thing you know, we're rolling. We're rolling. I think this might be an 8, 9, hell, maybe even a 10-win team this year. If we can just get rolling, Donnie just needs to keep going for it, stay aggressive. I mean, we haven't been aggressive. We've been scared this year. But if we just stay aggressive and make sure we have beer, we can't run out of beer like we did last week, and then we'll be good.
That's the key right there. That's the key. Don't run out of beer.
Will, I love to call you because this is what it's all about. You went from firing a guy and benching the quarterback to a 10-win team, just like that. That's
exactly. Yeah. I mean, they showed heart. That's all we want to see. That's all we really want to see from this team. Like, I mean, we all know they're out there busting their butts, busting their bums, but like, we just want to see that heart. We just want to see them trying, and we finally saw that heart and that expectation. I mean, the booties finally hit the road. The rubber met the road.
All right, Booty Man Will, have a good night. Thank you for calling in. There's Will in Wilmington. Fired up. Fire the coach, no wait, 10-win season.
Hey, you know what the biggest thing is?
Flip like that.
Well, first of all, that's what winning does.
Hell yeah.
And coaches have always said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you win. It doesn't matter where you win. It does not matter. Winning cures everything. Everybody feels better. And I tell you what, I have to say this is one of, if not the biggest win for Mike Houston since he's been here. On the road at Marshall, down 17 in the fourth. I don't know of a bigger win.
For Mike Houston? Oh, hell, no. This is by far the biggest. Yeah. No doubt.
I mean, this is huge.
And I did kind of make a face at one thing you said. All we want to do is see the boys play hard and fight. No, we need wins. We need wins, and we got to win.
There was an argument from Mike Houston on these first two, especially that App State game and South Carolina. What did Mike Houston say after those games? The guys fought hard.
They did.
But
we need more than that.
Right, and it didn't set well with the fans. So I'm with you. It doesn't. We've seen heart. We've seen, you can't measure that. You can't know. But, yeah, you have to see the fruits of your labor, and especially in a win like this, it's going to go a long way.
All right, Mike, Mason, Monica, and Pays, hang on. 317-1250, we'll take a timeout. Shout out to Tiebreakers for the awesome post-game food. We actually had it in-game. Billy and I went with the cheesesteaks in a wrap with the chips. Can't beat it.
Oh, did you do chips? I thought you were going to do fries.
I just jumped on board with the weave tonight.
There you go.
Chandler had the buffalo wings.
The boneless wings, which was delicious, but we had it when we were down 17 late.
Oh, here we go.
Early in the fourth quarter. They were great, but now they're tasting 10 times better, baby.
I thought you were going to say you're never eating anything else now because of the superstition.
You know what?
We have to eat the same thing.
So we have to eat the same thing. Well, yeah. I've eaten the same thing the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that hadn't really worked out that well.
It didn't work last week.
Shirley, Caesar salad with the grilled chicken. Awesome stuff from Tiebreakers. Check them out on Sunday for your NFL action. All right, we'll take a timeout, come back, have more of your calls after this.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
In sports, if you think joy only happens after you win, think again. Look at the world's most successful athletes like Serena Williams, Brooks Koepka, and Alex Morgan. They don't spend all their days grinding away. They take time to enjoy themselves, like getting together with friends over a Michelob Ultra, because they know that happiness is the key to winning, and that joy is the whole game, not just the end game. Michelob Ultra. 95 calories, 2.6 grams of carbs. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. AB Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Blue 42! Blue 42! Unlike football, life doesn't take a timeout, and anything can happen at any time. Unfortunately, anything isn't always a good thing. You need auto and life coverage, and agents. There for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need North Carolina Farm Bureau insurance. Timeout? Not even in our vocabulary.
Pirate fans, call Brian Coleman or CJ Messerly at 756-3007.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company. Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi. An independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
In studio with Gloria from Kinetic Physical Therapy. Gloria, what is cryotherapy?
Cryotherapy is when your body is exposed to extremely cold but therapeutic temperatures for several minutes. It has many benefits, including decreased pain, decreased inflammation, increased energy, and improved overall wellness. That's why at Kinetic Physical Therapy and Wellness, we offer a wide variety of services, including cryotherapy. So whether you're an athlete or whether you just want to give your health a boost, cryotherapy will help to ensure that you're feeling great and living well. So come chill with us and you'll be back for more.
Pirate fans, get ready for a winning season and team up with Quality Equipment, your local John Deere dealer and proud sponsor of the ECU Pirates. When you do business with us, you'll get things done right. We're proud to offer a large selection of new and used John Deere equipment, a fully stocked parts department, and a highly trained staff who is here to support you throughout the life of your equipment. So get quality done right before every ECU game day and visit QualityEquip.com.
Hello, this is Michael McGraw from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center of Greenville. We offer a variety of services including arthroscopic surgery, sports medicine, carpal tunnel and general orthopedics, fracture care, total joint replacement, physical therapy, and on-site MRIs. For experienced professional medical care, visit our office on W.H. Smith Boulevard in Greenville and online at orthoeast.com. Orthopedics East providing services to ECU and Pitt County athletics for over 35 years. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirates, this is Holt Nailers. A big part of my success on the field is what I eat at home. To keep my body fueled up, I order meals off a Clean Eats meal plan. I choose the meals I want from 6 different meals offered each week, and I pick them up on Sunday or Monday at the cafe on Red Banks Road. Each meal is packed with the perfect mix of healthy proteins, carbs, and veggies to keep my engine running at full speed. Go to CleanEats.com, click on meal plans, or stop by the cafe and get all the info. Clean Eats and the Pirates, a winning combination.
This is Bruce Bivens, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock. Now, with the Pirate Radio scoreboard, here's Shirley Rhodes.
All right, there's a ton of games still going on. South Florida has a 31-10 lead over Florida A&M in the fourth quarter. It is Texas Tech 44, FIU 21. Number 22, Auburn is trailing number 10, Penn State 21-17 in the third quarter. LSU has a comfortable 42-7 lead over Central Michigan in the third quarter. NC State leads Furman 45-3. Number 4, Oregon leads Stony Brook 17-7. This game is interesting. North Carolina is clinging to a 31-28 lead over Virginia in the third quarter. Number 17, Ole Miss leads Tulane 7-0 in the first quarter. Oklahoma State is trailing Boise State 10-7 in the second quarter, and Vanderbilt is trailing Stanford at the half 27-14. And that is a look at your Buck scoreboard, brought to you by the Buccaneer Music Hall. It's your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in eastern North Carolina. They are open from noon until 2 a.m. with live music every night, and now during football season, they've got food trucks during the day. Follow the Buck on Facebook and Instagram for an updated schedule, and we will see you at the Buck. Now let's head back into the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
The Buck! The Buck! Did you mention ECU beat Marshall 42-38?
No, I did not, but thank you for adding that to the Buck scoreboard.
Breaking news: Pirates have defeated Marshall.
Doing the Buck.
If you,
I
don't hate it.
I like it.
Sexy.
I don't hate it.
Doing the Buck.
If you were like just getting in your car, you had a long day at work, and you're tuned in to see what happened, you missed. Just watch the fourth quarter. Well, you'll miss a Keaton Mitchell run. Watch the whole damn game. It was awesome. Pirates win it 42-38. Clip Rock, Billy Weaver here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Shirley Rhodes and Chandler Honeycutt producing, taking your calls. 317-1250. We are locked and loaded, baby. Let's go to Monica in Greenville. Hey, Monica.
Hey, guys. I am asking myself what's happening again this week, but it's not because I saw a rerun. I saw some playmaking today, and I just want to call out, wow, two really nice playmakers that we haven't seen before, Calhoun and Omatosho. Donnie Kilpatrick must have been on the hot seat because he pulled out some weapons tonight, and it's so good to see something new and inspiring on the field. And we see what Holton can do when we get away from the reruns, and we see some new players and some playmakers on the field. And we've got two new weapons in Calhoun and Omatosho. So, God, kudos. And I'm going to tell you where it started. If anybody saw the Mike Houston hype inspirational speech in a video that he gave to his team, he specifically said, and I'm going to quote, he slammed his hands on the table and said, we're going to play with some blackout pride, and we're going to play our asses off in the fourth quarter. And I'll be darned if they didn't do it. So I'm thrilled. Man, what's happening? I'm happy. I'm thrilled for our Pirates. They beat the Vegas odds, and they won on the road tonight against a really good Marshall team. So happy to see some new weapons on the field, and I hope we keep it going. I'm just going to comment on two things we saw tonight. You know, that was a targeting call that we saw, and those referees didn't call that. That was blatant targeting, and shame on them for not calling that. And where we need to get better, we can't have 6 sacks in a game. So our offensive line, tighten that up and keep improving. Let's keep going to the new weapons in Calhoun and Omatosho. Let's keep mixing it up. Let's keep doing some different things with different players, and let's capitalize on this, and let's go win next week. So go Pirates.
All right, Monica, thank you for the call. Good call on audio also, because Calhoun was used throughout the whole game. Audie really stepped it up late and on that last drive and had a huge play to get him inside the 10, make it first and goal late. He finished the day 5 catches, 70 yards. That's a good game for Audie Omatosho tonight.
Well, I tell you what, and what gets kind of lost in this is the play of Tyler Snead. Why? Because he is so versatile. He's throwing touchdown passes. He's catching balls. He has so much attention on him. It allows guys like Omatosho. It allows guys like Calhoun to have a little bit of separation, to get a little bit of extra touches and stuff like that. So I tell you what, that you got to remember that in the whole mix of things too, because in my opinion, tonight's MVP, I mean, Calhoun's a good one.
It's great to have so many candidates.
I know,
honestly.
but I would go with Snead. I mean, he threw the touchdown pass. How many touchdown passes is he? I wonder what the over/under on touchdown passes by Snead is this year. He's already thrown 2.
He's thrown 2.
And he caught a touchdown pass tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just been all over the field. And I think he's my MVP because of all the stuff that he did on the field. He's returning kicks, he's throwing the football, he's catching the football, he's doing whatever he can for this football team, and it allows guys like Calhoun to have huge nights.
All right, 317-1250. Let's go to Mason in Richmond. Hey, Mason.
Hey, guys. Thank you for having me on. I'm pumped up. I'm fired up for this Pirate win. This is a great comeback win. I'm really excited. But I do have one complaint. It wouldn't be a fifth quarter call-in show without a complaint. I never want to watch an East Carolina football game on Facebook Live again. I watch and listen to Pirate Radio on Facebook Live all day long, but not a football game. That was, I thought that was kind of disgraceful. I'm sure Conference USA might have a little hookup with them, but
well, Marshall's got to be pissed because did you see the upcoming schedule? It's like all Marshall games on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad we don't play for the Conference USA. But that's just my 2 cents. Thanks for having me on.
All right, there you go, Mason and Richmond.
I do know that some people had some problems with Facebook. We didn't have any problems at all with our Facebook feed. It actually looked pretty decent. But I did see somebody tweet something out, and there was like this huge graphic or whatever that was on the middle of the screen that they couldn't get off. So I don't know what that's all. I do know some people had some issues with the Facebook feed.
Guess what,
pretty
folks?
good for us.
It doesn't matter because we don't play any more games on Facebook this year. So we're all good. All right, let's go to Mike in Greenville next. Hello, Mike.
Holy Skittles clip. What a game. You heard Mike Houston talk earlier in the week about simplifying the game and make it easier for the guys. No, I don't know if you guys noticed tonight, but it looked like Holton was a one-read quarterback tonight, and that read was the read that he went with, and that's what it was designed for, and it worked flawlessly. There was a play I go back to 5 minutes left in the third quarter. He looked right and come back over the middle of the field, and I think it was to hit Calhoun. It was never going right anyway. The first read was to Calhoun over the middle, and it worked great tonight. I think Houston is caught in the middle of wanting to be a run-first team with basically an air raid offense of what he's got here. And if he lets those guys go, which what he did tonight, it works out. Kudos to Holton and the way he responded. Tyler Snead is 2 for 3 with 2 touchdowns as a passer, which is kudos to him as well. But certainly excited to see, Holton bounce back. And I don't know if you guys saw the comments after the game from Houston. He is 100% in Holton's corner, and it was refreshing to see and Holton to get a little confidence back as well.
Well, the coaches were 100% in Holton's corner during the losses and the bad performances. How they have been consistent with that. That has not been very popular. We've questioned it. That just goes to show you he said the same thing consistently, despite last week's 77 yards or whatever it was, or this week's 300+ yards. So.
It did, but I think he played to his strengths tonight.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree with you 100% on the first read, because there was a couple times that Holton actually took off and ran. It was a quick one read. He didn't see it. He took the ball and ran, and actually got positive yardage. There was no hesitation there. I liked seeing that from Holton, and there were a couple design runs for him as well tonight that really worked out well.
It really did. I'm glad Houston played to his strengths tonight. I hope he keeps it up the rest of the season. If he does, it could be special. If he goes back to trying to run 70-30 and an RPO, I think it's going to be a long season. So hopefully the entire team learned something tonight, and looking forward to a positive outcome next week.
All right, Mike. Thank you for the call. Let's go to B. Pays next in Raleigh. What's up, Pays?
What's up, guys?
Hey, Pays. What's happening?
I heard Corey Chavis call Tegan Wilk Tegan Silk early in the show and thought of the old R&B, the group Silk.
Oh, yeah. Freak Me. Yeah. Great.
Freak Me. That's right. Freak Me, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's worth the price of admission right there.
And you can also use buck that thing up instead of back that thing up.
Ooh. Okay. Buck.
We'll add that to the
buck that
list.
thing up.
Yeah. They'll add it. Listen, I got so nervous tonight. I had to take 2 CBD gummies toward the fourth quarter. So I'm in here baking a lemon pound cake right now.
Hopefully you got them from ENS Hemp, right, Chandler? That's the place to go.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So CBD. This lemon pound cake is going to be ridiculous. But I think that I think a lot of people think Holton to me plays a little bit better with urgency and tempo. I think when he gets in a little bit of a lull, like when it's a little bit slower, I think he plays worse. I think once he gets in a little bit of a tempo, and that might just be completing a couple passes or just and getting confidence. But it looks like to me that when there's a little bit of a tempo in the offense, it looks like to me he's a lot more comfortable in that. And I did notice, like a caller said before, he's got a bunch of weapons on the outside, and I think if he's just able to, I think it's a confidence thing now. I mean, he's still got to work on the throwing motion, I think, a little bit. I think, a couple times he short-ended some guys, and I'll be honest with you, that Calhoun touchdown at the end of the first half, I don't know if that was to Calhoun. Because if you go back and look at the replay, it might have been to somebody else, and Calhoun kind of jumped in on it. But yeah, good win for the guys. They needed it bad, And, they go for Charleston Southern next week, and we'll see what Tulane does against Ole Miss tonight. I'm watching that game right now. So go Pirates, and I'll send y'all some of this lemon pound cake.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Please
Paige.
do.
Sounds good. There's B-Pays in Raleigh. 317-1250. Sean, Taylor, Cav are coming to you next. Pays off means we have a line open, and it'll be open for about 0.3 seconds. So jump in while you can. 317-1250. We're back with more on the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter call-in show after this.
Other food delivery apps charge surprise fees, but Domino's is giving away $50 million worth of surprise frees, like free pizza, lava cakes, or cheesy bread when you order delivery online. And we found some unique ways to get the word out.
Like shouting from the rooftop! Free cheesy! Screaming it!
We even called Paul Revere.
Free lava cakes are coming!
Order delivery online and you could get a surprise free from Domino's. No purchase necessary. Open U.S. residents 13 and up through 11/21/21. Odds of winning are 1 in 14. See rules at surprisefrees.domino's.com for free entry, blackout dates, restrictions, and details.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Amanda Houston, and when it came time to make the game-winning play for relaxation at our house, I made the right call to Jamie Lang and Carolina Hardscapes. Jamie and his team built the backyard oasis of our dreams with a beautiful custom paver patio, outdoor lighting, and fireplace. Make your backyard incredible and call Carolina Hardscapes today at 364-1201 or visit their showroom on Fire Tower Road across from Bostic Suck. Go Pirates!
Hello, this is Talbot Green with Angel Oak Home Loans. Now's the time to take advantage of the opportunity to buy more home or refinance your current mortgage at historically low rates. The combination of our local team's experience and Angel Oak's wide offerings of products from standard conventional, government, and portfolio loans has something for most financial situations. For more information, call Talbot Green, Joanne Weir, or Wanda Hager at 751-2060.
NMLS 1719250, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Holt Nailers, and I couldn't do my job without my offensive line keeping me safe. Make sure your employees are safe by using ArcPoint Labs for your medical testing needs. From pre-employment testing to COVID test, ArcPoint Labs is there to serve Eastern North Carolina with accurate, reliable, confidential testing. Schedule an appointment at any of their 6 Eastern North Carolina locations or visiting them online at arcpointlabs.com. Go Pirates!
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Kyle Gaines from Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Not only will you feature a great selection of pre-owned inventory for sale, but we'll also buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one from us. Drive a little, save a lot. Give us a call and make a short trip to Washington and let us buy your vehicle today. It is totally worth it. We also service all makes and models at our state-of-the-art service department. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram between Greenville and Washington, and WashingtonChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com. Remember, drive a little, save a lot. Go Pirates.
Are you suffering from anxiety, sleep issues, or chronic pain? Have you heard of CBD? You can learn about the benefits of CBD right here in Greenville at the Hemp Garden. Hemp Garden offers a variety of products and solutions that are truly making a difference in our community. Hemp Garden also provides products that can assist with energy and focus. Have a pet? Come check out their selection of CBD pet products. Visit Hemp Garden to speak with a CBD specialist in a relaxed and welcoming environment today. Exclusive discounts are offered to first-time customers. Hemp Garden, located at 3040 South Evans Street in the Target Shopping Center in Greenville.
On Saturdays, your team needs you, your sofa needs you, and you need a Jersey Mike's sub. Get it all with free Saturday delivery when you order through the Jersey Mike's app. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. This Saturday, while you watch the game at home, we're watching the grill at Jersey Mike's. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free delivery on Saturdays, unless you're going to miss hearing this. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
This is ECU assistant football coach Roy Tesh, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
All righty, 317-1250. By the way, we are on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube. The Facebook Live chat is rocking tonight. A lot of happy Pirate fans. Got a ton of people tuning in. It's great to have one of these shows finally. Let's enjoy this night on into Sunday morning here on the U.S. Cellular Fifth Quarter Call-In Show. Been waiting for one of these. Glad Billy Weaver is here to experience it. Glad Shirley Rhodes is taking calls from happy people instead of angry people on this this Saturday evening. All right, Phil, Sean, Taylor, hang on. Let's go to Cav in Jacksonville. Hey, Cav. Hello. All right, let's try Taylor in Wilson. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight?
Great.
Man, I just cannot believe that we just actually won that football game. I mean, like an hour ago, I was like, man, I cannot wait to hear the call-in show. It's going to be crazy. But it's so much better right now that, like, it is just crazy that we won the game. I want to thank you guys for the coverage, and I'm not going to call in and complain about nothing. Let's go. Next weekend, beat Charleston Southern. Let's go. Pirates.
All right. Thank you, Taylor. I'm glad folks are calling in, by the way. I think I realize what happened now, but I really was at that kind of speechless shock point for a good 10, 15 minutes after that game.
It was almost like you needed to decompress because we actually had a full-on, and I wish we'd have had this on Facebook. There had to been a watch party or something, because Chandler, Shirley, Clip, myself, we were all like just ecstatic. We were jumping up and down like we had just,
and we're watching it
like we had just won the Super Bowl.
We're watching it on a laptop, so we're all kind of bunched together. We're not like spread out watching the TV.
And look, with us shaking the whole, I'm surprised the laptop didn't fall off the table.
I'm holding Shirley's hand. I'm hugging her.
Yeah, y'all were doing like March Madness free throw shots on the bench, locking arms. All right, let's go next to Sean in Greenville. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Clip, I was in shock too, but it's starting to set in, and boy, does it feel good. What a win. We needed this. Pirate Nation needed it. Our team needed it. And I wasn't in the locker room after the game, but I bet there were 2 game balls, and one was for Holton. I mean, he took so many shots over the past week, and for him to play like he did today, what a gamer. And the other game ball, I don't know if this has been said yet, but Miles Berry lost his father this week, and he played a great game today, and I just couldn't be happy for those 2 guys. They've been here for 4 years. What a team effort. Pirate Nation, enjoy it. I'll hang up and listen. Clip, Billy, appreciate you guys. Shirley, appreciate you too.
All right, Sean, thanks for the call. And just, I mean, I don't even know what to say about Miles Berry, his father passing away this week, and to play in a game like that shortly after, which you always hear it. I know, I'm sure Miles is saying it too. That's what his dad would have wanted, to be out there with his teammates, and he's got to, at least feel good about what happened tonight, and hopefully it can give him some happiness after a really rough week for him.
Yeah, and speaking of game balls, I mean, I don't know if you have enough game balls to go around tonight.
Tough,
I mean, seriously, because
we had a comment agreeing with that Owen Daffer's the MVP tonight.
Well, I mean, there are so many. Wilkes, that they were going in for a touchdown, and he knocked that ball out. He came out and did the Peanut Tillman punch.
Wilkes was all over the field too.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a game ball right there. I mean, to Calhoun, obviously 8 catches, 114 yards. Sneed, how many? You could give out game balls to 10 guys.
Run out of balls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ron Behringer, you hear him on the PA at some ECU athletics events, says, Clip and Weave, I'm dropping a big old loud ARG for the Pirates tonight.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thanks for checking us out, Ron.
Clip, speaking of game balls, because you just mentioned it, Stephen Igo just tweeted out that Mike Houston and the team gave Miles Berry the game ball.
That's awesome.
And he said Berry's mom joined the Victorious post-game locker room via FaceTime.
Oh, man.
I mean,
I hope somebody's got video of that, because that's awesome.
Get a little eyeball sweat.
Yeah, that's a lot of eyeball sweat right there.
All right, Phil is up next in Raleigh. Hey, Phil.
Guys, what's going on?
Hey, bud.
Game.
Yep.
So I was in Dowdy or Ficklin last week, and I've never seen the boneyard so full. So that's the only reason I'm calling in, just to shout out to Pirate Nation after this win to come to Greenville and fill the stadium next week. Let's get behind our Pirates after this big win.
Yeah,
Phil, let's do it. I like it.
I think the Pirates need it, man. And you know what? Pirate Nation has to understand it doesn't matter what the name is on the jersey of the other team on the other side. Back the purple and gold and come out and support the Pirates. They need you right now. And that Charleston Southern game, I hope, is very well attended because, like Clip said earlier on, man, you go 2-2 here, and then you got Tulane coming up. And I think one of the callers may have said that. And then you're 3-2 if you can beat Tulane, and you're starting to roll.
Whoa, here we go.
I know, but I agree with that. I didn't go as far as saying 8, 9, 10 wins. That's a little much. That's putting the cart before the horse. Goal here this year is 6 wins, but this is how you get to that.
Win as many as you can. I said it during the pregame. I don't know if it was with you or somebody else, Billy, but we had to win 2 in September.
You said that to me, yeah.
And we were behind.
You can't go 0-3 and come home.
We were way behind the 8 ball,
right?
But we got that one tonight.
Yeah,
which
was huge,
monumental. All right, you gonna take a break or go to Isaac? All right, Phil, thanks for the call. Let's Isaac, hang on, Davis, hang on, and Kevin, hang on, and we'll have an open line when Shirley releases Phil. So jump in while you can. 252-317-1250. We got a lot more to go. The Fixed NC Live line is rocking and rolling. If you got damage, use a contractor that works for you, not your insurance company. Visit fixednc.com or call Mully 999-0001. We will have more on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show after this.
Hello, Pirate Nation. This is Bram Anderson from Tiebreakers, and we are excited to announce that we will be opening our second location in Winterville soon. Right now, our growing company is hiring team members for all positions for both locations. We need managers, bartenders, servers, cooks, and dishwashers. If you're looking for an opportunity to be on a fun and exciting restaurant team, then come see us today. Apply in person at Tiebreakers at Bells Fork. Check us out at tiebreakersnc.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
Save lives, be a hero, and make $1,000 your very first month donating plasma at Grifols Biomat USA. At Grifols, it adds up fast. New donors can earn up to $1,000 in your very first month. It's the easiest way to make extra money. Start now at Biomat USA, 505 South Memorial Drive, Greenville. Find your donor center at grifolsplasma.com. Make up to $1,000 in a month and save lives now at Grifols Biomat USA. A better donor experience and better pay.
BMS Builders is your premier custom builder in Eastern North Carolina. With Blackwood and Mills Creek in Greenville, Dalton's Cove in Farmville, and Belmar and Ayden, these are just a few of the developments featuring BMS Builders homes. They can build the home of your dreams. Just ask Dr. Dennis Ross in Greenville or East Carolina football coach Mike Houston. They built their homes, and they can build yours as well. BMS Builders. Give them a call at 916-1578 for BMS Builders.
Watch our prices fall at Bostic Sugg Furniture. All the gotta get it now looks and styles are in. We have what you need to add warmth and beauty to any room. Sofas, sectionals, and motion furniture from the best brands. Lazy Boy, Bassett & Rowe, all in stock with huge in-stock savings. And the more you buy, the more you save. Up to $720 back, plus great savings on Serta and Restonic mattresses. So watch our prices fall at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
We know that juicy, cheesy, grilled to perfection burger sounds amazing, but it does sound like something is missing. Pepsi, baby! The yin to this burger's yang. Burgers and Pepsi go together like burgers and Pepsi. This perfect blending of flavors makes every bite of lettuce, every sesame seed on the bun, and every sip of that crisp, refreshing, ice-cold cola a journey to Foodtopia. Burgers, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
This is Tim Doust, ECU Football Special Teams Coordinator, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock. Now, with the Pirate Radio scoreboard, here's Shirley Rhodes.
All right, a quick update on some games that we're following. South Carolina has put some points up on the board. They now trail Georgia 40-13 in the fourth quarter. Auburn has brought it to within 1. They only trail Penn State 21-20 in the fourth quarter. Virginia has scored, but so did North Carolina. So that score has the Tar Heels leading the Cavaliers 45-31 with about a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter. NC State is leading Furman 45-7, and Tulane has scored a touchdown. They now only trail Ole Miss by 6. 13-7 is that score in the first quarter. That is a look at your Buck scoreboard, brought to you by the Buccaneer Music Hall, your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in Eastern North Carolina. They are open from noon until 2 a.m. with live music every night, and now during football season, they have food trucks during the day. Follow the Buck on Facebook and Instagram for updated schedules, and we'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back in to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
The Buck. The Buck.
The Buck, the Buck, the Buck, the Buck, the Buck, the Buck, the
Duran the Buck.
Our favorite score on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, East Carolina 42, Marshall 38. If you gave up early, if you deleted your Facebook account, which I probably would have done if I hadn't had to host this show, I would have quit. I'd have given up.
Yeah. I may have.
You missed a heck of a comeback, an H of a comeback.
Hey, you know, one of the callers earlier on said something. It was one of the first callers said something about this being the biggest comeback win since the Peach Bowl.
That was Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron. Well, Cameron, Tom McClellan, the sports information director, tweeted out that this is the biggest fourth quarter comeback in ECU history since rallying past NC State, who was also, ECU was down 17 points to NC State in that Peach Bowl. They were down 17 points with 7:26 left to play. ECU tonight was down 17 with 7:30 left to play. Now, obviously not on the big stage. Obviously, it's not a bowl game. Right. It's not your big in-state rival. So, obviously, that Peach Bowl is a much, much bigger comeback win. But I agree with him, and it goes to show it right there. This is the biggest comeback win since that Peach Bowl victory.
Yep.
317-1250. I didn't see this stat during the game. ECU, the last 5 games on September 18th. Win over State, win over East Tennessee State, win over UCF, win over South Carolina, win over Virginia Tech. This is a good day.
We were talking about that 2010 Virginia Tech game. Is that right? Do you remember beating Virginia Tech 49-20?
That would have been
Dominic Davis.
That would have been Ruff's first year. I don't remember that game off the top of my head.
I don't either.
We'll check it out.
You know, because during the broadcast, CBS Sports Network had a few things wrong, a few mistakes.
They had the downs wrong a few times.
They did that one time where it was.
In 2010, we lost Virginia Tech 49-27.
Okay, I thought we said that.
Billy, I looked at you and was like,
wait a minute,
right. We did not beat Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I didn't remember. I was like, wait a minute, we beat Virginia Tech in 2010? So, yeah, they had that wrong.
A good old fake stat. Should I call out Troy D for posting it?
Yes. Absolutely. Fake stat.
Hey, fake stat.
Fake stat.
Fake stat.
Vinny in Washington. Hadn't heard from him in a while. Kevin Davis, hang on. Let's go to Isaac in Greenville. Hey, Isaac.
Oh.
Hello.
Fred, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. We're here in Greenville right now. There ain't really much to say other than that. Go Pirates, and we got a good win tonight. Definitely the biggest comeback since the Peach Bowl. So we're doing pretty good, I do believe.
That we are. Hope you're doing good too. You had a few?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I tell you what, man. That's the thing is everybody's in such a good mood. It's just you can't really find anything to gripe and complain about after a win like that. It's just all feel good.
It's awesome,
it really
man.
is. It really is.
We've been waiting for this. Enjoy it, Isaac.
Hey. Oh yeah. Hey, we got one more thing to say from all of us. Hey, come on. We gotta say go Pirates. Come on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go Pirates!
Hey,
that was awesome.
That was awesome. We want to be where you're at.
Yeah.
Wherever that is, we want to be there.
Sounds like a big crew.
Hey, we're over at the Carolina Creek.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's awesome.
Isaac, thank you, man. Appreciate it. There's Isaac in Greenville. I was a little worried about where that was going, but the payoff was great. That was fantastic.
That was awesome.
All right, Davis is up. Went to the game in Huntington, West Virginia. Hey, Davis.
What's going on, Clip?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what a game. When we got down 17, you could feel the team never quit, and you could just see, even when Holton scored that touchdown to make it a 10-point game, he got really excited. You could just feel something was up. They believed the whole game, so that's, I think, powered us through. And seeing the team coming over after the game, doing the fight song in front of the home, like our fans that were there, it was incredible. It was just a great all-around team win. One thing I really wanted to say was the offense looked like when it went hurry up in the fourth quarter, it really made a difference, and Holton wasn't thinking as much. I think it helped him just focus and just played loose, and I think that was a big key. So hopefully we can see more of that going forward.
Hey, since you were in Huntington, we didn't get to really feel it here watching it. How many ECU fans? They never really showed the ECU fan base there a whole bunch. Was there a good contingency of ECU fans there?
Yeah, it was pretty good contingency. I would say about what South Carolina had last week, about probably half of that. So we had our section, and they had the 1970 team was a section over from us. I'm surprised they didn't show them on the TV. They had interviews about it. They had some good stuff about it.
They did.
Awesome.
Absolutely did that justice.
Yeah, and the fans were super nice the whole night. I mean, we were walking in. Every fan said, "Welcome to Huntington." It was definitely a different environment than other road trips I've been to. I've been to so many away games, and it was nice to finally get a win. It was like last one was Old Dominion on the road. It was nice to see a win in person. It was what a comeback.
All right, Davis, glad you could experience it, man.
Yeah, we talked about that in the pregame show. Such a different atmosphere going to places like Huntington as opposed to Morgantown, West Virginia, in the same state, and it's two entirely different atmospheres.
All right, let's go next to Burlington and talk to Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Hey. Listen, I don't know if y'all remembered my call from last week when I was dejected. And Big Dog had to call me out because I had to call about the portal and all that. Y'all remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I said that Holton wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, and he's just trying to get his NFL hopes up and this, that, and the other. I'm here to eat crow. Because I was texting my cousin who graduated in 1972. And I've been a long time Pirate fan, and I have not seen a comeback like that. Like, we were literally, I'm crying, to be honest. I have not seen that fight and that heart since We Believe days. That was impressive. It left me almost speechless at the end. That was execution. That pass from Snead to Holt Nailers, and watching him go and fight for that pylon to get that last touchdown, or to get us in a position to even win, showed so much heart. And I got to tell you, I've been watching for many, many years. I don't understand how the two Marshall guys didn't jump on the football on the onside kick, first and foremost. Because they don't, we have to let it go 10 yards. They don't. They could have jumped on it at 7 yards.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
They definitely froze. Of course, they don't want to touch it, and if they touch it before 10 yards, of course, we can jump on it at that point.
Right.
But yeah,
a live ball.
Absolutely, they froze. Yeah.
But they just kind of let it go, and that harkened me back to 1991. The only game we lost was Illinois. And we recovered the onside kick. And if you recall, we got a penalty flag for the Miami rule that was put in for taunting, which backed us up. And I'm not even going to lie. I watched it on Facebook Live. The fact they didn't have Jeff Blake as one of the greatest East Carolina players of all time, even in the poll, that pissed me off. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, let's be happy, Kevin.
The greatest.
I know.
The greatest.
Yeah.
But this team, me and my tailgate crew, and we're old school. We said if we could make it through the first 4 games going 2-2, and I'm not even going to lie, last week we were a little disheartened. But if we can make it through the first 4 games going 2-2, this team can go anywhere it wants to. And to come back and win a game like this, if you think about it, Bill Lewis had a signature win, right? Steve Logan had a signature win. Skip Holtz had a signature win. Ruffin McNeil has a signature win. This is Houston's signature win. And this is going to solidify us going forward. And I don't want to be, I'm not going to say we're going to go undefeated or anything from this point forward, but every single coach we've had for the past 40 years has had a signature win, whether it was Pat Dye, it didn't matter. And man, this feels good. And that's all I got to say.
All right, Kevin, thanks for the call. We are all fans. We say emotional things. I hope people don't follow me during Washington games.
Oh, I do.
And the things I say.
I love watching you.
And the crow I have to eat after every quarter of every game. So, look, I'm not holding anybody's feet to the fire, really, about calling in and saying, but, it takes a man to admit that, I'm going to eat some crow tonight. So, good stuff, Kevin. Appreciate the call and glad you can celebrate this with your old buddies.
Absolutely. And that's true fans. You know what? Fan is short for fanatic. And if you're not fanatical about your team, you don't care. And people that are fanatical and love their team, they say crazy stuff like Clip does after Washington does something stupid. And then they end up missing a field goal and getting a penalty and hitting the game-winning field goal, and all is well with the world.
I got to witness that last week.
All is well with the world now.
Yep.
And that's within a 30, 40-second span. He goes from ultimate low to ultimate high.
So I totally get it. I am one of you. I am you. Well, this guy, I will say, even in dark times, is Mr. Positive. We hadn't heard from him in a while. Vinny in Washington is up next after a big Pirate win. Vinny, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, buddy. I know how you guys doing all every week about listening to those BS. I guess our coach job is safe for another week, I guess. I hope you guys save those applications you called last week, or those self-claimed coaches. Man, I've been the season ticket holder since 1988. I enjoy going to the Pirates. I do my job. I support. That's what the fans are supposed to do. I mean, if you can even mirror on those calls, or some of those calls, they look at the nose, it could be brown by now. I mean, you support your team no matter what. Today, I watched 2 great games. My grandson, 5 years old, he flagged football, and they won. But guess what? Even the team that lost, they all get their kids. They get a great job. If you're a fan, you support your team. And then when the team is down, that's when they need you. They need your support. When the team is high, is up, it's easy to be a fan. But the true fan supports the team when the team is down. And this coach knows how to win. He's been winning any way it's been, so he knows how to win. So he doesn't come to your place of work and tell you do your job. Just support him. His decision, he has a reason for it. Be behind your team and your coaches. This the quarterback. He can play. Just need your support. And then again, another thing, the coach does great, somebody's going to steal from you for our program. The coach does lousy, we fire him. We had a good coach, Lincoln Riley, Ruff McNeil. We chased by the town. Look what Lincoln Riley is doing that today. And I've been listening to this program for forever, and it never changed. A lot of bitching and moaning. I don't know how you guys do, because I could never work for your station because I'm allergic to BS. I get out there and listen to your comments.
All right, Vinny.
Love Vinny, man.
Vinny
allergic to BS.
Vinny over the years. Nobody calls out an angry caller like Vinny, and he's ready to celebrate tonight. All right, Vinny in Washington, 317-1250. We got David and TJ and Charlie hanging on. We'll get another break in. So you guys hang on and celebrate with us on the U.S. Sailor 5th Quarter Call-In Show. Taking your calls. The last caller is served. We're back with more after a Pirate win after this.
Warren's Hot Dog Pizza. Homemade lemonade.
Hey, Pirate Nation, are you ready for some Warren's hot dogs? Warren's Original Hot and Judy's Mild Sweet Chili Hot Dogs have been the official hot dog of sports fans for over 30 years. Pick up a tailgate special this football season of 10 or more hot dogs for only $1.50 each. Warren's in Greenville across from Ron Ayers Motorsports and the new Chocowinity location next to the fire department. Warren's Hot Dogs. Want some? Get some. Go Pirates.
At West Park Motor Company, customer satisfaction is the #1 goal, while offering a wide range of cars, trucks, and SUVs at very competitive prices. West Park also offers financing, service, and is your local ARE camper shell dealer east of I-95. Outfit your truck with the best technology around with ARE camper shell at West Park Motor Company. West Park Motor Company with locations in Greenville and Washington, and proud courtesy car dealer for the Pirates for over a decade. Go Pirates!
Sawyer's Fun Park is now open in Greenville. This state-of-the-art 40,000 square foot facility features a 2-story LED interactive laser tag, a one-of-a-kind 2-story ninja course, a ropes course with a 180-degree zip line, and it's only one of 5 in the country that are indoors. Multiple climbing walls, a super cool arcade with 40-plus games, and a brand new full-service cafe and bar for adults. Visit the brand new Sawyer's Fun Park, now open, located right behind ARU on Corey Road, Greenville.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty and SD Harris Properties, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates.
Hey Pirate fans, your one-stop shop for all your tailgate essentials is Shimmer Boutique. Need some purple and gold to wear? Shimmer has a great selection of clothing for men, women, and children. Need some shoes? Shimmer has the best selection of Hey Dudes around. Need a cooler for tailgating? Shimmer has you covered with a huge selection of Yeti and outdoor accessories. Shimmer just 1 minute from the stadium on Greenville Boulevard behind Starbucks and in Winterville and Jacksonville. Find us online at shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
Ahoy there, mateys! It's Captain Jack Spare of R&R Tire Express, your local tire and wheel shop in Greenville, offering affordable, easy payment options for easy ownership. Savvy? Our customers love our treasure of tires and wheels, easy payment options, and customer care package too. To learn more about R&R, stop by 3920 US 264 or rnrtires.com.
If you are push mowing your yard using an inefficient lawn tractor or your current zero-turn spends more time in the shop than mowing your grass, it's time you look at a Hustler zero-turn lawnmower. Residential mowers from Hustler are built like tanks and drive like sports cars. All Hustler mowers have fabricated, welded steel decks. Don't settle on cheap units with flimsy stamped decks from big box stores. Come see Ron Ayers Motorsports. It will guide you to the right mower for your property and your budget. Find us at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Hey, Troy D here for my friends at Villa Verde. If you know me, you know I love being outside, but finding a good place to eat outside can sometimes be tough. Well, our pals at Villa Verde have fixed that. Not only does Villa Verde have awesome, unique, one-of-a-kind dishes here in Greenville, they also have a brand new outside dining area. And this outside area is sweet. It's covered, you're in the shade, and cooling fans are on. Enjoy the comfort and relaxation of dining outside with our friends at Villa Verde. Villa Verde on 10th Street, a platform for good.
This is former ECU baseball player and mayor of Greenville, PJ Connolly, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, 317-1250, the number here on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. Shirley Rhodes notified me she retweeted some video from inside the locker room after the game. And Sammy, Charlie, TJ, David, hang on. Shirley's going to pull up that audio right now of Mike Houston in the locker room. And you got it ready to go? All right, let's hear that right now after the Pirates win.
As bad as we felt in the locker room last week, hey, I'm telling you, this feeling right here don't feel. We talk about family. We talk about family a lot. This is the week that tested our family. Mama Barry, I love you. We all love you. Your dad is coming over tonight, so he's celebrating like hell. Carolina, cheers all EC. We know where the fire is. All the big we go fire. Cheers East Carolina, cheers all EC. Roll them over the rainbow. We are part of ECU. Cheers all EC. We know where the fire is. All the big we go fire. Cheers East Carolina, cheers all EC. Roll them over the rainbow. We are part of ECU.
And Miles Berry right in the middle of that weave.
Yeah,
what a
awesome,
moment
man.
in the locker room for these guys. Just feel awesome for them.
I would say that right there is video gold, but that's video purple and gold right there. That's awesome.
That is that's really cool stuff.
That's awesome.
All right, good stuff there. 317-1250, the number. Let's go to David in Farmville next. Hey, David.
Hey, guys. I tell you, you can tell something big happened because I don't think it's ever taken me an hour to get on your show. First off, I just want to say I don't think I've ever questioned the players' intensity. I think I have questioned the play calling. I think the kids have played hard, but I think when they went forward on 4th and 2 instead of kicking a field goal to get it within 7, the coaching staff took the training wheels off the offense, and Holt Nailers works best. Like somebody called in earlier and talked about rhythm. The quick passes, moving things around. When Donnie started opening up the playbook and letting them play, things really started to roll. And I hope going forward, like another caller said, that Donnie will open up the playbook and let the guys play. We're pass first, run second, not run first, pass second. I just love the excitement. We were like, oh my gosh, is this going to be another one where we come so close and just don't break through? I think Coach Houston at the halftime had made a comment to the players, this is not going to be given to you. You have to go take it. And I think when the coaching staff started calling the plays to put the players in a position to take it, they took it. So I'm extremely excited. Love your show. Appreciate the opportunity to get on, and go Pirates.
Thank you, David and Farmville. Good job down the stretch by the Pirates from the top with the coaching to the players on the field, executing and putting together that massive comeback. I was a little distracted during that call because a commenter, Dale, on Facebook, I wonder if this is Dale's day, Dale. He said, Billy Weaver, you look a lot like Ray Stevens, especially some of your facial expressions. Consider this as a compliment. Ray Stevens he's like the comedian country guy, right? What is he? I don't know. I'll have to look up some of his work.
I saw some of the pictures when you looked it up. I didn't know if I didn't see it.
Is he like grandma got run over by a reindeer? Isn't that guy? I don't know.
Is that who that is?
No, he used to have. Let's see, The Streak was one of his songs.
Oh yeah, now they call it The Streak. Boogity.
Oh God,
Fast
what was
thing on 2 feet. I love that song.
I don't remember the name of the song. I just remember the lyric. The day the squirrel went berserk in the First Self-Righteous Church.
Yeah, I was thinking of a squirrel.
Yeah.
Grammy-winning recordings. Everything is beautiful and misty, as well as his comedic hits such as Guitarzan.
Yeah, Guitarzan.
And The Streak. So there you go.
Streak. He did one that I think it was like Santa Claus is Watching You. He did like one holiday one, I think, that I can remember. My favorite one is the one about the squirrel getting loose in the
in the church.
In the church.
All right. Ray Stevens taking over the chat here tonight.
Boogity.
Washington football fan Justin Rouse says, would like your thoughts on the Washington defense. I'll hang up and listen. Justin, he's a State fan. Get out of here. We're celebrating a Pirate win tonight. TJ in Lexington's up next. Hey, TJ.
Hey, what's going on? I don't know how we digress to the Mississippi Squirrel Revival, but
sorry,
that's the name of the song, Mississippi Squirrel Revival. I couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love it. All I want to say is, if you ain't first, you're last, and tonight we didn't come in last. It's like I'm surrounded by Pirates right here with big smiles on their face. And we've been patient. We are big fans, but we're going to keep watching. We're going to go to Charleston next week. We're going to win big, and we're going to do the same thing at Tulane. I'm excited.
Y'all keep partying, TJ. Sounds awesome, man. Thanks for the call.
Right now.
All right. Here's Charlie. He always has a way to pep me up, even on bad times, so I know he's fired up tonight. Charlie in Pittsburgh. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Clip, Billy, Chandler, Shirley. Good Lord, y'all deserve this win.
Yes. I think Pirate Nation deserve this win.
Yeah, but everybody in Pirate Nation don't have to sit there for 3 hours after every game.
That is true. Thank you.
We don't have to. We do this for free.
We love it.
We love it.
Well, I'm not really. I wouldn't say I'm calling in to eat crow about my call last week, but last week I called in and I said that I didn't see a lot of guts. And I'll be daggone if this team didn't prove me wrong on that tonight, both in the play on the field, both sides of the ball, the play calling, the going forward on fourth down. I mean, goodness gracious, it was like a different ball team. I'm so jacked up I can't stand it. I mean, and in that third quarter we're down so big. I mean, with the history we've had the last, God knows, the 5-6 years, it would have been easy, especially on the road, for that team to roll over and just lose. And by God, they pulled it out. And it reminds me of the old Terry Funk promo at the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Pirates looked at Marshall right in the eye and said, "Stick your neck out for me one more time." And God knows we went and got it done. So I'm hoping the Pirates will get into the stands next weekend. I'll be there. Go Pirates! Paint this in purple. Y'all have a good night.
All right, we'll take a Terry Funk promo anytime we can get one. How did we miss this? And I'm gonna blame Shirley on this one. Shirley.
What?
Ray Stevens did the Pirate song.
Oh, yeah.
That
I like to sing and dance. I like to sing and dance.
Good call, Chad.
Pirates of Penzance.
And then the Crime Stoppers video.
Yes, I completely forgot about it. I knew there were several other songs. My brain wasn't.
I don't like rum.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it, and I don't want to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Well,
I'm
Billy,
not
that's
gonna
your new life. You got to go around being a Ray Stevens impersonator.
I want to sing and dance. I want to sing and dance.
Boy. All right, let's go to Sammy up next in Winterville. Hey, Sammy.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Sammy? Hey, did your kids eat today, Sammy?
With well nursed, they're in bed. Everybody's good. I guess firstly, Mr. Berry, of course, well wishes, prayers, thoughts, vibes, all that. And then McMillan. I mean, what is that, the third interception in ECU football history?
The third interception in ECU football history?
Yeah.
What, and his third interception? I'm confused.
I'm very confused. Sammy, you all right?
Yeah, no, I was saying it's...
All right.
I think it's his third of the year.
Okay. All right, I think Sammy's done. 317-1250.
He's got his kids to bed, though.
Let's try Steve in Hilton Head Island next, Shirley. Let's go ahead and get Steve on. Hey, Steve.
Going, man, love your show, and I just, I'm so glad the Pirates won tonight, and just want to say something to Pirate Nation. Let's pack the stadium next weekend.
Absolutely. Billy said it right at the open, and I agree. That should put a lot more butts in the seats. People were proud of what they saw tonight. I
know. It's just let's put 50,000 in there, and we'll have a good time.
I tell you what, that would be awesome. I cannot wait until I don't expect. I'm not going to be unrealistic and say, okay, this win is one of the biggest comebacks in the history of the program and blah 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 and all that stuff, and expect 50,000 people to be in the stands to see Charleston Southern. But you continue to win and you start getting towards that, and I cannot wait until that finally happens, where 50,000 strong are in those seats at Dowdy-Ficklen.
And we'll get there someday.
Absolutely. It's going to happen. It is absolutely going to. But you got to keep winning. You got to keep this momentum. And, I think the onus now is on this team to go in and win convincingly against Charleston Southern.
I think we'll do it.
All right.
All right, Steve. Thank you, man. That is Steve in Hilton Head Island, 317-1250. James Owen, you're next. We're going to take a timeout. Shirley's going to take some calls, and we will continue on. At some point, we're going to give you a Buccaneers scoreboard. Right now, Auburn. Oh, he didn't see the ball.
Didn't even see the ball.
Penn State with the lead over Auburn late in that one. We'll follow some other scores on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Also, I think it was Cameron. Somebody requested a Rick Smith recap of tonight's game. When the call slows down, we'll get Chandler to do his best Rick Smith impersonation to talk about tonight's game. All that and more on the way when we return after this.
Hello, Pirate Nation. This is Jamie Cuccinella, inviting you and your family to come by Cuccinella's Pizzeria and Italian Ice. Cuccinella's has been serving our special family recipe New York-style pizza since 1932. We think you'll taste the difference in just one bite. When you come in for a pie, don't forget to try our house-made Italian ice or gelato. We make small batches every day from scratch with all fresh ingredients. Cuccinella's on Old Tar Road across from Plant and See, Cuccinellas.com, and on Facebook and Instagram.
Here with Mike Mullis from Fixed NC. And Mike, you were telling me the other day, people ask you all the time, I didn't know you did that. What does that mean?
Anything that involves property damage repair, call us first. If it's your crawl space, you've got interior humidity issues, a water loss, your ice maker line breaks, obviously fire and smoke, everybody knows we do those. But anything that involves interior or exterior property damage, we're your repair experts.
Mike, how can everybody get in touch with you?
252-999-0001 or fixednc.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure you have the best comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Flea Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Flea Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Flea Feet has the tools and technology to get you on the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us on Greenville Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center right near the stadium. Be sure to run with us on Facebook and Instagram. Flea Feet, we run for you. Go Pirates!
Do you suffer from allergies, asthma, or any other sinus problems? Perhaps professional cleaning of your air ducts could help. Family owned and operated in Winterville for over 22 years, Carolina Quality Air was the first certified duct cleaning company in Eastern North Carolina. From residential to commercial, they can handle any size job, big or small, including our studios here at Pirate Radio. Carolina Quality Air uses a sanitizer that kills mold in your ductwork and over 100 viruses, including the coronavirus. Visit them online at CarolinaQualityAir.com.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
Hey, this is Troy D, proud ECU grad from the class of 94. And if you know me, you know I love the 90s here at ECU. It was some of our glory days, including bowl games, the Peach Bowl, and even a March Madness appearance. Relive those days with my friends from Tailgate Classics. Tailgate Classics is a cool retro store with all types of merchandise, including the 90s ECU vintage tees and hats. Check out Tailgate Classics in person, 304 Evans Street, or online at shoptailgateclassics.com. Tailgate Classics, bringing back the throwbacks. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of Pirates and ENC. Open 7 days a week from noon until 2 a.m., the Buck features live music every night of the week. Tuesday is karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday is acoustic night. Thursday is the DJ dance party. And Friday and Saturday nights, it's live bands. Check out the Buck's Facebook or Instagram page for more information. The Buccaneer Music Hall. We'll see you at the Buck.
It's bow time. We put a whole lot of love into a Bojangles sausage and egg biscuit bundle of joy. First, we coddle our fluffy scratch biscuits until they're softer than an only child. Then we shower sausage patties with bold seasoning and genuine compliments. And finally, we tuck that food baby into a warm blanket of fluffy egg. Get 2 sausage and egg biscuits for just $4. 'Cause if it's breakfast time, it's bow time.
This is Big John Williams, strength and conditioning coach for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
Oh, what a terrible play by Auburn on 4th and goal, and now they're going to complain about a flag. They try a fade that was just never there, and Penn State's going to have the ball back with time running out in this one. Wanted a flag, but just don't like the percentage. What is the guy pulled the DB down? Either way, it is Penn State 28, Auburn 20. What a scene in this one, Weave, with the whiteout and everything going on. It's been fun to watch. All right, 317-1250 on the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter call-in show. Thanks to Tiebreakers for the awesome in-game and post-game food they hooked us up with tonight. Make sure you check out the NFL action coming up Sunday at Tiebreakers. I was there last week, and it was a heck of a time, and might show up tomorrow as well. All right, Dave, Bill, Owen, hang on. Let's go to James in Wilmington. Hey, James.
Hey, guys. We did it! We won one! It's like Bob Seger says. It felt like we were running against the wind a little bit tonight. But guess what? We were like a rock. As strong as we could be. And, boys, we got a playmaker in Calhoun. I could not be more excited. Finally, somebody we can throw the ball to that can come down with it and make some plays. Boys, I'm hyped. I got stuck in an NC State game at a tailgate, having to watch it all on a cell phone through a Facebook broadcast. But, damn it, we still watched it, and it was awesome.
James, I love it.
That's awesome.
We got tonight. Who needs tomorrow?
Oh, that's great.
So why don't you stay and celebrate this win tonight? I like the Bob Seger line.
Yeah.
Man, we're going to keep winning. This is just the beginning, guys. Charleston Southern doesn't stand a chance. We're coming for them.
All right, James in Wilmington. Have fun, buddy. Thanks for the call. 317-1250. This guy's always entertaining. Owen is up in Tampa, Florida. What's up, Owen?
Hey, Clip. Hey, do you see I got you up on the big screen tonight?
I do. I feel special. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Thank God for radio, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, have I cracked your screen yet? You gonna make an ugly fat joke or something, Owen? Go ahead.
Nah. That's too easy, man.
Low-hanging fruit, baby.
Get on with your damn call.
Hey, it's good to talk to you guys after a win for a change, though. I've never been able to do that with Billy. It's always a loss.
That's right. Hey, I was afraid they were going to run me out of town if we went 0-3.
Oh, we were 0-3. I had one hell of a rant lined up.
Yeah, you're freestyling. You had prepared material, but this one didn't go as planned, did it?
No. We're off the script today, boys. It's one of the things you guys talked about, and it's one of the things that a lot of us talk about is just how good, like, we as a team and Holton in particular looks when we play fast. And when we're not relying on the offensive line to block forever because, I mean, he got sacked 6 times tonight. But in that fourth quarter, when he was able to get the ball out fast, we were moving the ball, moving the chains, and the touchdowns came, relatively quickly. So I was glad to see that. And, we go and we beat Charleston Southern next week or whatever, and that puts us at 2-2. 6-6 is not out of reach, and that's really all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a conference championship this year. Let's just get to 6-6 and make a bowl game. But I'm going to keep it short for you boys tonight because we got to win, and I'm very happy about it. And I'll talk to you guys maybe another week.
See you, Owen. Thanks, buddy. There's Owen in Tampa, fired up after a Pirate victory. 317-1250. Let's go to Myrtle Beach and talk to Bill. What's up, Bill?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, any chance I'm down in Myrtle Beach, all my family's up in K-Town. So these guys flying in K-Town or G Vegas?
Usually Kinston, I believe. That's usually, we'll have to check on that to see exactly where they're flying in, but it's usually Kinston.
Well, they deserved a little welcome on this game, but for us, I'm East Carolina 81, so low tech guy here, so it was very frustrating. Never going to be on Facebook, and we're listening to a 1050 AM station locally. Listen to Jeff Charles go from almost died at 9 minutes left in the fourth, and then it gets hard to hear, and then all of a sudden it comes in and out, and we're winning the game. It was insane. So it was an awesome victory.
Chandler and I walked outside at one point in the game when the Ailers got sacked for the 5th time, and I heard that despair you were talking about, Bill. Jeff Charles saying, and
down he goes.
He's going down again. And at that point, it was like all she wrote. So, yeah, I bet him and Kevin, I texted with Kevin after the game. He was fired up. He said, congrats on getting to do a fun post-game show. So thanks for that, Kevin. But I know Jeff and Kevin were fired up there, Bill.
All right, over and out.
Over and out. 10-4, good buddy. Bill in Myrtle Beach, 317-1250. Let's go to Dave in Winston-Salem next. Hey, Dave.
Hey, how's it going?
Fantastic.
Great.
Well, I was in Greenville last weekend, and tonight I was sitting in my backyard watching a fire, watching the game. And the team was really competitive, and even when they were down in the fourth quarter, I kept saying to myself, they've really played hard. And you know what? Even if they go out a loser tonight, I'm satisfied. Last week I wasn't satisfied because of the fact that we kind of controlled the game and just kind of collapsed. But the key this week, I thought, was the tight end play of Calhoun. And, of course, Mitchell, that having a fast speedster like Mitchell, I'd love to run him 30 times, but I know, we can't do that. But Harris and Mitchell are a great back combination. And now that you've got a tight end that you can bring into the mix, I think that gives it a whole different perspective for the offense. And I don't think we've seen that. I've never seen the guy's name called. And so, to come back and get the win, it's a classic Pirate come from behind victory. And, it's one of these nights where you kind of go, let's savor the flavor. And you know what? It's satisfying to everybody on all ends, the coaches, the players, the fans. And I'm going to be at homecoming. And it's just one of those nights where you go, wow, I really needed this. Pirate Nation needed this. Holton Ailers needed this, the team, and Houston. And, if you're Mike Houston, guys, I watched his comments to, the CBS announcers, and, I think he, good for him. He had a chip on his shoulder because he really needed to kind of get a hold of this and say to Pirate Nation, we're going to start winning. And I don't know. I think this was a signet. We may look at this in a year from now and go, this was a turning point. What do you guys think?
I completely agree with you. Definitely a turning point for this season, as it could be. It's definitely the turning point early on in the season because it gets your team turned in the right direction. That's for sure.
And Jeff Charles and I talked about this, trying to carry over momentum from the SMU win last year. You can't just have one of these and then lose. You got to stack them on top of each other. You got to make this win count for something down the road. So I don't know if it's going to be a turning point, in the Mike Houston era, but like Billy said, it makes you feel a lot better about the now and about 2021.
Yeah, and I do have to say something real quick too. Troy D must be getting a little snippy that we called him out on posting on Twitter the graphic about ECU winning against Virginia Tech in 2010, because he says it's been years since ECU has flown out of Kinston. They fly out of Greenville.
And according to some people on that flight, they will be arriving between 1 a.m. and 1:30 in Greenville. That according to somebody with the team. So there's some information for you. Dave, appreciate the call, man. 317-1250. Let's get one more in before we take a timeout. Let's go to Kyle in LaGrange. Hey, Kyle.
What's going on, fellas? It's good to be calling you guys in a good mood for a change. That doesn't happen very often these last several years. I'm sure I'm not going to say anything that hadn't already been said by everybody else, but I think that kind of win, as you guys are talking about, what does it mean for this season or for the Mike Houston era? I think when you come from 17 down like that and you show that kind of fight, it can galvanize a football team because it teaches them to believe and that they're never out of a game if they will execute. And you can really build from that. And the good thing is, if you look at the schedule, I came into this season going, if we can go 2-2 for our first 4, I feel like we'll have a chance to get to a bowl game. And I thought last week when we lost to South Carolina, we blew that opportunity. Did not see this coming in a million years, 17-point comeback in the fourth quarter. So you beat Marshall on the road, huge win. Now you got Charleston Southern at home. As long as we handle our business, we're 2-2. You can look down the schedule, and you've seen Temple play. You've seen South Florida play. You've seen Navy play. And you can pick out some games that you should win. Who knows if we will, but if you should win. So if you take care of business next week, you get to 2-2. That gives the fans a lot of hope that we can do what we set out to do, and that's get to a bowl game. If you're somebody like me who likes to look down the schedule and go, well, we ain't going to beat them, we should beat them, we'd have to play a hell of a game to beat them. So when you just look at things from that standpoint, if we take care of our business next week, it gives us a lot of hope for the rest of the year. And if we play like we did tonight, some creativity in the play calling, some guys stepped up who hadn't stepped up very much in the past, like Calhoun, like Adi Amatasho. I would get the ball in Keaton Mitchell's hands as much as I could. I'd utilize him in the passing game. I'd put him back returning punts and kickoffs instead of Snead. He is that dynamic of a player. I think this team, if they play like they did in the fourth quarter tonight, we're not going to win out. We're going to lose games, but there's really not anybody left on the schedule, with maybe the exception of Cincinnati, particularly with UCF unfortunately losing their quarterback, that I don't think we'll have a chance against. I think we'll have a chance in each game if we go out and execute. But that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to execute like we did tonight in the fourth quarter. Defensive performance at times tonight was concerning. Talking about all the positives from the offense versus last week. They gave us some big plays tonight. That little running back Marshall had that came off the bench Ali, he gashed us at times. But, maybe that's more credit to Marshall having a dynamic offense. But I'm fired up, guys. It's good to be happy for a change. Let's go beat Charleston Southern next weekend and get to 500.
All right, Colin LaGrange, good to hear from you after a win. I've talked to you a lot after losses. It feels good to hear the raspy voice after a dub. All right, I don't want to rain on anybody's parade. Winning against UCF there still seems like a major mountain to me. They have a quarterback factory down there. I don't know who exactly the name is, but I'm sure he's going to be good. But that one feels really tough. But, yeah, I'm kind of with you. This one, it just opens up a world of options for you the rest of the year, where we were searching for wins a moment ago. Now we're searching for, all right, who can definitely beat us, because we're going to be in every game from here on out. We're going to win some ball games.
Yeah, and I think like Kyle said, I think the consensus across the board from ECU fans was looking at the first 4 games of the season, thinking 2-2 there would be great. But everybody's 2-2, if you look at it, was probably different. Some people were saying, okay, we can beat App State, we can beat Charleston Southern, maybe South Carolina, just because it's an SEC school, and Marshall on the road, those are tough. But then some other people had said, okay, well, App State's definitely going to be tough. We don't know if we're going to win that one. South Carolina is down. Maybe you win that one in Charleston Southern and not Marshall. So there were so many different scenarios. But
none of them were starting 0-2.
No, and none of them were starting 0-2, losing the first 2 and then bouncing back and winning the next 2, I don't think, which is very possible right now. And where we should be after 4 games.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah. All right, let's what are we doing, Shirley Rhodes? we are taking a break. 317-1250. Miles and Bubba, you are up next, and Shirley's taking another call as our lines have been locked and loaded since the final whistle sounded and the Pirates pulled it off 42-38 over Marshall. More of your calls on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show after this.
Well, the secret is out. CD's Grill has the best breakfast in Greenville. Start your day with a made-to-order breakfast Monday through Saturday at CD's Grill. Plus, you can enjoy lunch Monday through Friday. And their lunch specials are always a huge hit. Monday, it's barbecue chicken. Tuesday, pork tenderloin and gravy. Wednesday, chicken and pastry. Thursday, barbecue pork chops. And Friday, it's spaghetti. CD's Grill on Fire Tower Road in Winterville near Evans Street. Stop by CD's Grill for the best country cooking around.
Have you been waiting to try CBD? E&S Hemp on Fire Tower Road in Greenville is the area leader in CBD. We want to educate you on how our products work with your endocannabinoid system. These products are all natural and non-addictive. E&S offers a variety of products to meet your needs. Tinctures, edibles, topicals, and even smokable items. Customer feedback indicates relief from stress, anxiety, fatigue, pain, and PTSD, just to name a few. E&S Hemp is located on Fire Tower Road. Also, check us out on our Instagram and Facebook pages.
Although innovative new resources such as digital media and social networks have grown in popularity, smart marketers recognize that printing is a mainstay.
We live in an age of computer hacking, scams, and fly-by-night businesses, so it's reassuring to consumers when they receive printed marketing pieces.
It exemplifies business confidence and conveys a high level of commitment.
It also fosters trust, which leads to engagement and ultimately brand loyalty.
When you're ready to grow your business, come to PIP, where business goes to grow.
Hi, I'm Annalie Newhoff.
And I'm Rob Campbell.
And we are with CopyPro. We have been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for almost 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology.
Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net.
CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
UBE and PirateWear.com is excited to offer Pirate Nation the largest selection of new ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates in to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking uptown in Greenville. Visit them at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
At Union Bank, we understand you live life on the go. That's why our banking options are designed to serve you, wherever you are. If you want to meet us in person at one of our local branches, complete banking tasks on the go from the mobile app, or bank from your office with convenient remote deposit and cash management services, we're everywhere you need us to be. Whether you're simply managing a busy schedule or an entire business, we're right there with you with personalized service and helpful tools. Call or visit us online at unionbanknc.com. Union Bank is a member FDIC and the Equal Housing Lender.
Tommy's Express Car Wash is the car wash Greenville is talking about. At the corner of Red Banks Road and Greenville Boulevard, this state-of-the-art wash will keep your car looking great. And now Tommy's has just launched its new 2.0 Tommy's Express app. And anyone who downloads the app now will receive 30 free days of washing with their top-of-the-line wash, the Works Wash. Download the Tommy's Express app now by going to your app store or visit them on location, open 7 days a week at the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Red Banks Road.
Come pop a top this ECU football season at Jarvis Street Bottle Shop. Jarvis Street Bottle Shop is a specialty shop selling craft, domestic, and import brews, along with wine and growlers. Hosting a tailgate? Stop by the shop and grab a keg for your party or event. The Bottle Shop offers monthly beer and wine tastings featuring rotating NC craft breweries, along with live music and discounts. Stop by the shop Tuesday through Sunday or check them out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Hey, everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock. Now, with the Pirate Radio scoreboard, here's Shirley Rhodes.
All right, a couple of games have ended here. Auburn loses to Penn State, 28-20 is that final. Georgia gets a win over South Carolina, 40-13. NC State wins over Furman, 45-7. There's less than a minute to go in this game. North Carolina is going to win this one. They're going to beat Virginia 59-39 is that score right now. Number 4, Oregon is leading Stony Brook 41-7 in the fourth, and Tulane trailing Ole Miss 33-14 in the second quarter. That is a look at your Buck scoreboard, brought to you by the Buccaneer Music Hall. Is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in Eastern North Carolina. They are open from noon until 2 a.m. with live music every night, and now during football season, they have food trucks during the day. Follow the Buck on Facebook and Instagram for an updated schedule. We'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back into the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
All righty, back with you on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show, 317-1250. We got Al, Bubba, Miles hanging on. Guys, hang on one moment. Charlotte, what do you want to do, calls or the audio?
Let's go to the audio real quick. It's only 60 seconds here, but Bailey sent this down courtesy of via email. Okay. But these are post-game comments, but he put this together, so real quick, 60 seconds. So here it goes.
Nice.
It may turn out to be a quarter that saved the entire season. East Carolina rallies from 17 down, and the Pirates win it 42-38, the final.
I just felt like if we got them to the fourth quarter, they have not had to play a complete game all year. We've been in 2 dogfights, and they've been done by the end of the third. So, and it's what happened. We got it to the fourth. Our kids were in better shape, better conditioning. We got the momentum, and then we just had guy after guy just make really just gutsy plays down the stretch. And I mean, Holt Nailers, for all the hate and all the negativity and everything that he took for this past week, I would hope that he shut all of them the hell up.
Oh, the whole time I did. We were down 17 there. I brought the offense together, and I told Coach K, man, we knew we could come back. We believed in them, and that's all it took.
Is this the type of confidence builder that you probably needed to get this thing rolling?
Absolutely. We were really close last week. We're about 1 or 2 plays away for having 2 wins right now. Going to another big game next week, but super blessed to come out here with a win.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Brian. You always hear coaches don't pay attention to the noise. We don't hear any of that stuff.
Don't hear it,
they had the us against the world mentality and the us against the haters mentality going tonight, Weave. As you hear the post-game comments, you look at Donnie Kirkpatrick's Twitter and what he posted recently. They have been feeling the heat, hearing the heat, and got tired of it and went out and got a win tonight and shut up a whole lot of people and proved a lot of people wrong, myself included in those people.
Well, I'll tell you what, experienced coaches do this. What they do is they try to protect their team when they're winning and from all the positive stuff, because that'll blow up a player's head in a heartbeat. But the negative stuff, I think they let a lot of that trickle through, because that's message board. I mean, not message board, but that's
bulletin board?
Yes, that's bulletin board material, not message board.
Whiteboard?
Yeah. Do they even have bulletin boards anymore?
I don't think so.
But that's what we called bulletin board material. That's stuff that gets right. Hey, it is us against the world. And I think they had that mentality tonight going into Marshall.
All right, 317-1250. Al, Bubba, hang on. Let's go to Miles in Greensboro. Hey, Miles.
Hey, just wanted to speak, long-time ECU fan, alumni here, going back to starting school there 2006. Things were super lit. It opened my eyes to college football. It was incredible. We had our glory days there, and things have really hit the downturn. So I've been a fan long and true for a long time here, and to see this win, I really feel like we're back now. I say that every game. You can ask my wife. Every game is going to be the turning point, but this game feels different because Scotty Montgomery, let's not even speak on that. This coach, he has a tried and true track record, And this game, I mean, is a real turning point as a 11-point dog to really come back and show that grit in the fourth quarter, down 17 points, I think, to come back and win by 4 points. I mean, I really think we're back, and we've got a lot of room to grow still. We're a young team, but that's the beauty of it. So we're already this good, and we've got room to grow. I think the sky's the limit with this team now, and we're really turning the corner to get back to the heydays of what I saw when I was in school there, 2006 through 2011, somewhat of the 6-year plan. But what a lot of the recent students haven't seen yet, we're kind of getting back into that, our heydays. I think the sky's the limit, and I have ultimate optimism for this team, and thanks for having me on the show.
All right, Miles, appreciate the call.
Hey, I do like what Miles said. We mentioned this on the show. A lot of guys and girls and whoever, ECU fans just in general, recently have not seen that winning feeling. They haven't felt that. They haven't felt that Pirate pride yet. And hopefully this is the step in the right direction to get some of that Pirate pride back.
I posted, I think it was on a big play that got called back due to holding. Remember? Set us up. Yeah. There would have been a touchdown.
Right.
Got called back, and then Ehlers got sacked the next play to go even further back. And I said,
I believe that was the throw to Snead at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, I tweeted a series of unfortunate events and had a lot of responses of 6 years of unfortunate events. Well, and it was just time after, like you said, a long time since we experienced winning and a win like this.
Well, there were even more of those. There wasn't just that one. There was a few times that happened, because I wrote down here, there's the targeting call, the no targeting call on CJ.
Yeah.
If you remember, when they didn't make that call, which they should have, and that should have been 15 yards, pushed them more down the field. Well, after that, Holton took a sack.
Yeah.
And then they end up punting the ball away. So it was like, when's this going to stop?
Yeah.
When is the bleeding going to stop?
317-1250. Let's go to Bubba in Chapel Hill. Hey, Bubba. Bubba. That Bubba Cunningham? 317-1250. Al's up in Greenville. Hey, Al.
Hey, Clip. Hey, Billy. How you doing?
Doing good. Couple of rooster necks in here, Al.
Hey.
Feeling good tonight.
Yes, sir.
It's amazing what one win does.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
The change in the attitude. I was just talking to my son. I said, God, the last time I remember anybody calling in with anything good, and I just asked Shirley about him. I said, that was when Captain Bill used to call. Do you remember him, Clip?
Yeah, we don't hear from Captain that much anymore. He's probably out there. Give us a call, Captain Bill.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. A lot of people have dropped out, and I always felt that, boy, it was a great win, but we'll see what happens after this win. If everybody thinks it's going to be the turn in the game plan or the way things are going, I'm hoping we'll see what happens. But you guys have a good night, and congratulations to the Pirates. And Clip, your wife's going to be happy when you come home tonight. You know what I mean? Everybody will be happy.
Everybody's happy. The food tastes better. Everything, everything's better.
Absolutely.
That's right. Hey, wish Minshew good luck.
Oh, why? Because he's an Eagle now?
That's right.
Hey, your Birds look good last week, Al. So we'll see what they do tomorrow.
And technically, they're still in first place in the NFC East because they're 1-0, and Washington's 1-1 right now. So
we had Say Jones performing fantastic.
Hey, that was awesome to see. Yeah,
unbelievable. So everything's turning for the Pirates. I talked them up, and I talked to all my people back north in Philadelphia. They keep saying to me, how did you get involved in college football? Because, up there's no college football.
Oh, there's Temple, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, no college football, right?
Yeah.
They have no campus. They have they have nothing. So, but I've been down here 25 years now, and this is my home.
Al, great to hear from you, man. I always enjoy it, and have a good one, and hopefully we'll talk to you next Saturday.
Yep. Take it easy.
All right, bud. There's Al in Greenville. For the first time all night, we have open lines, 317-1250. We will take a timeout, come back, have more for you. Got to get our Brown and Wood drive of the game.
Yes.
And we'll have more for you on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show after this.
Pirate Nation, the newest sports bar is Quarters Bar and Grill, offering gourmet burgers, hot dogs, and wings with unique flavors Greenville has never seen. Pirates like to drink too. Quarters Bar and Grill offers a selection of 10 beers on tap and over 50 different craft beers. Come check us out at Quarters Bar and Grill, open Wednesday to Sunday, 11 to 11, located at the shopping center next to Krispy Kreme. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and be on the lookout for Quarters Cash hidden around downtown Greenville. Quarters Bar and Grill, the plunder never tasted so good.
I'm on site at the Gavigan Agency, and you guys have been taking care of my home and auto insurance for years, but I've been noticing that's not all you do.
First and foremost, Brian, thank you for trusting us to help you and your family with your insurance needs. And you're exactly right. We offer a full host of insurance products to help protect our customers' personal and business insurance needs. Let me introduce you to Nathan Brannon, our commercial insurance specialist, and he can tell you about some of the other products we offer.
Great to talk with you, Brian. As John mentioned, I specialize in offering general liability, commercial property, business auto, and workers' compensation insurance to independent contractors, small business owners, and larger commercial customers throughout Eastern North Carolina. As a graduate of East Carolina University, I am passionate about taking care of my fellow pirates.
Wow, sounds like the Gavigan Agency can provide you just about any coverage a business owner might need. So give the Gavigan Agency a call today for any of your personal or business insurance needs and let them show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
There's no better time to drive away with a quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV from Greenville Auto World. Greenville Auto World is your authorized rough country dealer. We specialize in lift and leveling kits along with custom wheel packages. Whether you're looking for ground clearance or enhancing the appearance of your vehicle, trust our team for your off-road experience. Greenville Auto World, 3840 South Charles Boulevard across from Hardee's at Bell's Fork, or online at greenvilleautoworld.net.
Safety comes first at Greenville Utilities. Did you know that by itself, natural gas is completely odorless? As a safety precaution, a chemical is added to the gas that gives it a distinctive and unpleasant odor. This allows you to detect the slightest amount of natural gas both indoors and outdoors. If you smell a strong odor of natural gas in or near your home, you should immediately call Greenville Utilities. GUC maintains staff around the clock in order to provide immediate response to emergencies such as natural gas leaks. You can count on GUC to keep safety job number one.
Hi, this is Todd Mitchum with Mercer Glass, Eastern North Carolina's most complete glass company. Mercer Glass specializes in windows, shower doors, auto glass, and mirrors. We can install or repair almost anything made of glass in your home or business. So give us a call at Mercer Glass. That's 752-5101. That's 752-5101.
North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Macon State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
Tired and sluggish? Down in the dumps? Or just have the blahs? Maybe you need to hydrate. Revive Health and Wellness on East 10th Street in Greenville offers IV hydration that can help you with lack of energy, improve your mood, assist with immunity, even fix a hangover. Locally owned and operated, the team at Revive Health and Wellness are experienced and licensed registered nurses that will assist you in preparing for your IV session. Call or text today with questions or to set an appointment with Revive Health and Wellness. 252-350-1805. That's 252-350-1805.
The Rick House, Eastern North Carolina's premier American-style restaurant and bourbon bar, has great specials throughout the week, like $10 Tuesdays. Get 8 traditional wings and a draft beer for just $10. Wednesday night is date night, 2 salads, an appetizer, a bottle of wine, 2 entrees, and a dessert for just $55. Friday is smokehouse night with the best ribs and brisket around. Saturday is Italian night, featuring all of our made-from-scratch pastas along with 2 glasses of wine. And on Sunday is the legendary brunch from 10 to 2. The Rick House, 710 Red Banks Road beside the bowling alley in Greenville.
Pirate Radio. The voice of the Pirate Nation.
1, 2, 3, over!
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
Alrighty, a celebratory edition of the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. 317-1250, Clip Brock, Billy Weaver. Make sure you check out one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service next to Little Caesars on Charles Boulevard in Greenville, in front of Lowe's Home Improvement on Memorial Drive in Greenville, next to Walmart on 10th Street in Greenville, and the U.S. Cellular store in the Greenville Mall behind the Chick-fil-A. All right, we are still taking your calls, 317-1250, and Kenny is up in Blunt's Creek. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, guys. Well, I'm on I-40 leaving Nashville. I was going to not call in after that game and give me a couple hours nap before heading home, but hell, man, I'm too excited. I'm going to ride this win all the way back to Pirate Country.
Hey, that's the way to do it, man. This has gotten everybody jacked up, and I saw your message to me on Facebook saying that you were heading back from Nashville and wasn't going to be able to call, so it's nice to see your name up there, man. I know you're a big Pirate fan, just like everybody that calls in, but this has got to be special for you.
Yes, it was, man. Start with, I'd like to say that everybody, I haven't been able to listen to the show because I was trying to get a nap in, but it didn't work. But team win. And everybody's saying it from what I heard earlier. Get off Holden's back. If we give the kid some time, that young man can play ball. But team effort tonight, I mean, he showed up. Running backs did some good runs. Defense showed up when they had to. Special teams kicked in. Man, it was beautiful. I was watching it just like everybody else. And when that kid missed that field goal, he'd have made it. I'd have probably turned off and went to bed and given up. And I'm glad I didn't. And watched a hell of a comeback. And that's what Pirate Nation's wanted. I know this is what the team needed. So just go Pirates, great win. And, man, I'm going to ride this crowd all the way back home.
All right, Kenny, great to hear from you. Thanks for the call. I got to say, kudos to Kenny. Kudos to Troy D. I'll even say that. I kind of scoffed.
Why is that?
When the field goal was missed and I saw him talking about, it's not over yet. Pirates have new life.
Yeah.
I'm a quitter. I had given up at that point. I was like, all right, here's some more needless, meaningless yards and maybe a late score, and we'll say they fall to the end.
Yeah, we'll feel good about them coming back. And,
I love to be proven wrong in a situation like this. I had given up, and even you and Chandler were pretty much locked in the whole time. When they missed that field goal, y'all were still excited. I was like, all right, let's start the fifth quarter.
Well, I thought about that. I was like, how big could this missed field goal be? And how crazy that, when with all that we're talking about, with all the players involved and everything, if you think about it, the whole dynamics of this game changed around the kickers. Kicker misses a field goal, 31-yard chip shot field goal for Marshall, misses the kick, and then of course Daffer with the onside kick and the extra point.
Right.
The kickers played a huge role in this.
Absolutely. And the thing about when they missed the field goal, the thing I was excited to see was, all right, we have no choice but to up the tempo.
Yeah.
Let's see how we perform when we up the tempo.
And then how about this? We were all talking about don't score too quick.
Exactly, yeah. Don't score too quick. And it almost bit us in the behind there at the end. But I was excited to see, all right, let's see how we can perform up tempo, and we were driving it down the field. Calhoun was a big part of that up tempo offense, and the Pirates went down and scored, and then the onside kick, man, what a great execution play by Owen Daffer. And I don't know if he was the one that jumped on it, but he was right there at the football.
We had just seen that earlier in Mississippi State and Memphis, and it got overturned.
And it got 10 yards.
I thought it did too, and I was so afraid they were going to call the same thing.
When they went to the replay, we were like, well, here we go.
And you know what? You know what may have been kind of a saving grace too? If you noticed, the logo on the field that said the Herd, where the ball was on the D, so you couldn't really see a definitive line where 10 yards exactly was.
And there was one angle that had a million bodies piled up. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah. So. I think it got 10 yards.
I think it.
And they said the call stands. They didn't say call confirmed.
Right.
So
and there was a caller earlier that said, and I didn't even think about this, but why didn't Marshall jump on that football? I didn't even think about that, but it's a risk that you're going to take.
Because like
if you're
Clip
going
said, if they touch it before it goes 10 yards, it is a live ball. So if you're going to get to it and you know you can get to the ball, you jump on it. So there's always that kind of indecisiveness up there, and that's exactly what happened with Marshall.
All right, I tell you what, we'll take another timeout. Last call for your calls. If you want to jump in, now is the time to do it. We've got the Brown and Wood drive of the game coming up, and we'll wrap up the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. What a win for the Pirates. We're still taking your calls if you want to jump in. 317-1250. We're back after this.
The best place for delicious food and great prices is Familia. Familia has something for everyone, like New York-style pizza, lasagna, chicken, veal, or eggplant parmesan, homemade meatballs, plus a variety of seafood selections and favorites, like the steak burger and southern pork chop. If you need food to go, Familia's drive-thru window is open and ready for all takeout orders. Familia, Fire Tower Road near Pitt Community College, and FamiliaNC.com.
Why do I run? Is it because I'm driven? Because I love the challenge? God, no. I do it for the beer. If you're the kind of runner who does it for the beer, this summer you can get one on us with the Michelob Ultra Beer Run. Grab your run buddies and get out there, because this summer there's beer at the finish line. Sign up at ultrabeerrun.com and trade your miles for beer.
Come and explore great shopping in downtown Washington at Naughty Life. Hi, this is Gina from Naughty Life, and new fall merchandise is arriving every day, featuring all the new Yeti products, like the loadout buckets and waterproof dry duffel bags. We have new fall clothes for men, women, and children. At Naughty Life, we have something perfect for any occasion, like new jewelry and a great selection of sunglasses from Costa, Reflect, and RCI. Visit Naughty Life on Main Street in historic downtown Washington, and like us on Instagram and Facebook.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Are you starting to plan your holiday travel for this year? Book today on American Airlines at PGV and enjoy the friendly convenience of flying from your local airport. American Airlines and PGV. Book today at aa.com. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Eastern North Carolina's choice for window tinting, signs, graphics, wraps, graphic design, and more is Signs and Tint. Signs and Tint is family owned and operated right here in Greenville, and their NC licensed electricians specialize in ceramic coating, vehicle wraps, and more. Signs and Tint offers 10% off for military and first responders. Also, make sure to mention Pirate Radio at checkout for a discount. Stop by their office today at 801 Staten Road or visit them online at signsandtint.com.
Guess what, Greenville? Calzones are back. Community Calzone is the only restaurant in town specializing in calzones. Choose from over 50 different calzones, or you design your own with unlimited options, including vegetarian. Community Calzone also features wings, huge salads, and more. Plus, they deliver to almost everywhere in Pitt County. Located on Greenville Boulevard next to Ashley Furniture Warehouse, they're open for lunch, dinner, and late night for dine-in, pickup, or delivery. It's Community Calzone.
This is Amanda Houston, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Go Pirates!
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
331-71250 is the number on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. We got a... oh, man. Sorry, Chandler. We had another request. You just got to do it for a second, but not right now because we do have a caller. Collins is up in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Last call for your calls if y'all want to jump in. Collins, how you doing?
Clip, Billy, how the heck are you guys? I'm happy. I'm having a great time here. I'm probably a little bit hoarse tonight because I've been screaming my guts out for the last couple hours, but I've been waiting to call in after one of these wins, and it's been a while, so I'm glad to be on here with you guys. I'm mainly calling for Joe, the caller from last week. I'm sure people have already checked in on him, but I didn't have his number, so I'm just checking to see. I hope wherever Joe is tonight, he's having a good night. Because,
man, you know what? Again, I'm still kind of in shock about what happened. I've not even thought about Joe and his 7 damn gaps. Joe, where are you? Call us right now. Collins, I don't know where he's at, man. Hadn't checked in on him.
Oh, well, I'm sure he's having a grand old time. And like I said, Billy hadn't had a chance to say hi to you, but great job being a part of the show. We really love hearing you every week. And for all you guys on Pirate Radio, listen to the Golf Shop Radio Show 8 to 10 every Saturday. Thank you guys for the time.
All right, Collins, I certainly appreciate those kind words. I was just getting worried there for a while that I was going to be kicked off the show if we didn't get a win here.
Yeah, you were...
I was on the hot seat.
You were a couple... Charleston Southern was it for you, Billy.
That was it,
A must-win situation for Billy Weaver to stay on the show. I tell you what, if we run off a win next week and beat Tulane, we might have to fire up those Weeb a Weave shirts.
Okay, all right. We can get them going.
We wanted to do it if we were, 2-0?
2-0.
Well, we definitely believed tonight.
Yeah, man.
Some more than others. I was out of it, guys. Y'all pulled me through. I appreciate y'all being true believers.
Yeah.
I was the rooster neck tonight, Weaver.
Okay.
You were the true pirate.
True pirate. You know, I'm a true pirate. Unlike that rooster neck clip rock.
There you go. I'll take it. I'll wear with the badge of dishonor. Let's get to the Brown and Wood Drive of the Game, brought to you by Brown and Wood, serving the Pirate Nation in eastern North Carolina for over 80 years. Brown and Wood has 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 showrooms, and 1 goal, that you leave a happy customer every time. Brown and Wood on Greenville Boulevard, Greenville, online at brownandwoodauto.com. And shout out to my buddy to my left. Sold his first car today at Brown and Wood. So congrats, Billy. Big day for Weave.
Got my purple Brown and Wood shirt on. It's going to be my game
shirt.
day purple for Brown and Wood.
I like that.
Sold a 2022 Sierra 250 or 2500 HD Duramax diesel, 6.6 liter engine. That thing's a beast. It is pretty too.
That Challenger you were showing off on Facebook today.
Somebody's got to buy that.
Ride.
Somebody has to come buy that. That's a plum crazy purple, man. I would be the catch, you know what, driving up to Dowdy Ficklin Stadium in a plum crazy purple Dodge Challenger 2016. It's got low mileage, great price on that, man. Somebody needs to buy that thing up. This is a perfect place to have a plum crazy purple Dodge Challenger.
Weave, I believe you wrote down, and Charlie just asked, did Billy sell the purple Challenger? Not yet, right?
No, but okay. I do have somebody come and look at it on Monday, so you need to get the you need to snatch that thing up because it's not going to last long.
Did you write down the drive of the game earlier in the show?
Yeah. 6 plays, 53 yards. That was, of course, the final drive of the game. That was after the onside kick when they go down and score. Rajay Harris touchdown.
Big plays to Omoto.
It wasn't the longest drive. It wasn't maybe the most impressive drive. I think the drive with the 2 fourth down conversions was a huge one as well, but this one obviously drive the game.
And it was great seeing a mixture of people catching the football. We saw Snead, of course. We did see CJ a few times.
Yep.
We want to see CJ more, but seeing Calhoun multiple times was awesome. Seeing Omatosho was great. Getting a mixture. We have the weapons. We have to utilize those weapons, and I think we did that tonight.
Yeah, getting those guys out in space, man. It's always been like that at East Carolina when you got playmakers, and I think that's anywhere. You got playmakers, you get them the ball however you can. If it's an extension of the run out on the perimeter, with slants, with however you want to get it, get your playmakers the ball. And tonight, there were playmakers all over the field.
We looked at the drives in the fourth quarter, Weave. ECU went on a 12-play touchdown drive, a 6-play touchdown drive, another 6-play touchdown drive, 24 plays.
Yeah.
And you say you want to run 100 plays. They ran 24 in the last 7 minutes.
Wow.
Right.
So, I mean, that is just getting it done and putting together some big drives and getting down the field. So, that is certainly our drive of the game. All right, we've had several requests. Chandler, can we hear from Faux Rick Smith on tonight's big win, ECU 42, Marshall 38? What'd you say to the boys after the game?
Well, first of all, I'm going to make it quick because I'm ready to go home. And I can't believe I've been replaced by Rooster Neck on the 5th quarter. But anywho, you can just shove it up your kazoo.
Coach, enough about your personal beef with Billy Weaver. What about the game?
Well, I thought defense played good. It was a team effort. And how about that Keaton Mitchell boy? He is a fast cat. But I thought everybody played well. But to win the game, you have to do 2 things.
What are those two things, Coach?
You gotta stop the run.
Yeah.
And help me with the second one.
I believe
You gotta
run the ball. There you go.
And we did that tonight.
Well, not exactly looking at the stats, but
Well, actually,
You got to make an interception at
we
the end of the
did
game.
pass the ball a lot better tonight.
Coach, you gave up 189 yards rushing to one guy.
Yeah.
By the way, Marshall on the UB stat sheet, 433 passing yards, 214 rushing yards. Your defense sucked tonight, Coach.
They gave up 600 yards. Yeah, but we made a big interception at the end of the game.
That's right.
Sealed the deal. That's all that matters.
Jaquan did a good job. He set his feet. He was on that receiver. The receiver that he had was killing us all night. But he did a good job of getting in front of him and making the play.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go to bed.
Go to bed. Hell, I'm about to drink me some Budweiser.
All right, faux Rick Smith has spoken on the win tonight. He's going to drink him some bricks, some old Budweisers.
Goodness.
We did it, buddy.
It was fun.
We did
lot
it.
of fun.
We got to win. Shirley, awesome job as always. Chandler, thank you.
No problem, buddy.
Pirate Nation, enjoy it. Next week's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to Monday. Talking to the guys in the Players Lounge for the first time this year. Looking forward to all the shows next week, leading up to Charleston Southern. We're talking about a winning Pirate football team trying to make it 2 in a row and to get to 500. So, going to have a lot of fun on Pirate Radio Live coming up this next week. Thank you so much for tuning in, chiming in, watching us, being a part of the program. We had a blast, and part of that is thanks to y'all. And we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We will be on the Bud Light pregame tailgate at 2 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be with you after the game on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. So, for the crew here at Pirate Radio, for Tiebreakers and Cuccinella's that hooked us up with some awesome food today, and to all of you, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Cliff Brock. We'll see you next Saturday on the Bud Light pregame tailgate and the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show.
You have been listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Join us next time for complete postgame coverage of East Carolina football, exclusively on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.